Well, you guys are fucking morons.
Dude,
so.
no, I'm not.
Yeah,
the
you
logo
are.
doesn't change colors.
Dude,
I saw him at the gym training on the sit-down fucking bike.
Stop. You fucking loser.
I did.
He's hitting 100 wedge shots
did.
in a sim.
You go to jail for public indecency, right? Got your 2-inch knuckle fucking around.
Yeah,
You're fucking funny, dude.
Hold on. I think I have to go throw up.
Oh, God, here we go. Hold on. No fucking way is this happening.
boy.
Yeah, take that one.
I dare you.
Brought to
Yo,
you by Energy.
you should replace the energy ones with real ones. Just so we can have another
The old switcheroo.
the old switcheroo.
All of a sudden you just...
Yeah, it's energy, I swear.
Maybe they are right now switched.
You're not going to get high off
Is
it.
this-
Yeah. You never know.
How the fuck do you open this thing?
Are we trustworthy?
It's rip proof.
What the fuck do you do?
That's when you know you shouldn't
figure
be
it
doing
out?
those, bro.
Yeah. That's God's way of telling you.
Do you know how they work?
The best part is there's directions on the side. They
No.
tell you how to do it.
Well, if you need directions, it's got to be pretty tough.
Not really.
Break perforation on side label. Align
Do-do-do.
arrows.
Align the arrows. Oh.
What?
What are arrows?
Still can't find it.
Align arrows.
Like looking for his dick.
Who the fuck designed this?
Oh, it's around here somewhere.
I think it's down there. I don't know.
Align arrows?
Do you know what an arrow is? The pointy thing?
I can do it.
Imagine.
That's what she said.
All right.
What the fuck?
Imagine him with a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, yeah.
I'll remember.
He'd be in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I have a Rubik's Cube. Dude,
I want to help you, but I don't.
I know. I like this is like
Is
a
this recording right now?
Oh, I grabbed the wrong ones.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? Did you just rip it open?
they went everywhere.
just have to align the arrows.
It's like one of those glitter bombs. You ever see a glitter bomb?
Yeah.
I still don't know where the arrows are. Wow.
Dude, you got to make
obviously
it lap,
aligned them, bro. You have another one down there.
Yeah, it's just,
You're going to be amped up now.
yeah, it's gonna be up with his kids tonight.
Where's the
Popping two.
arrow?
Where's the arrow? You got an arrow here
Align them with what?
and an arrow there. You line them
Each
up.
other?
And it's like, oh, look at that.
What
Wait,
did
have
you
you
think
ever-
you would align them with?
well, I was looking at the label.
Have you ever opened up a bottle of child-proof Tylenol?
Apparently not.
I was looking at the label.
So yeah, your wife really does everything.
His mommy did it for him.
Let me see.
God bless you, Jill.
I was looking like
I don't know how you
I
do
was
it.
looking here somewhere.
My God.
I mean,
Goodness gracious.
stupid.
It's tough being Rain Man.
Stupid.
Definitely Rain Man.
You're stupid.
Guy knows what movie came out in 1987, but can't open up a container.
Shut up.
Ripping them up.
Oh, man.
Shut up.
I love you, bud.
What are you looking up? Anything good?
I'm just doing some last minute,
Search.
Last minute research?
yeah, reading about Pat Hoberg. Reading about Luca.
Yeah, Luca,
Yeah,
that's
that was
fucking
a
nuts,
huge
huh?
trade, man. I think
Yeah.
everybody was shocked to read that.
Yeah, for real.
What's
That
going
is
on? How do you not
crazy.
take another offer or shop around?
Yeah,
your
he
superstar?
could have.
You're just like, oh, Lakers, yeah.
so much more than what they in return.
I feel like
Dallas
Dallas
fucked that
just
one up.
doesn't care.
That's great. Like they were so close last year.
So that's the theory. So Dallas's owner is no Mark Cuban actually cared about the direction of the team, I think, and he's no longer the majority owner. It's this old woman, Miriam Adelson, who's the widow of Sheldon Adelson, who was a casino magnate guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And basically, the conspiracy is that she doesn't care at all about the direction of the team, whether or not they're winning. She actually wants them to lose so they could sell the team to Vegas.
Oh, it's
And
like the
she
Indians.
could open up more casinos or something along those lines.
It's like Major League.
Actually, yes, I didn't think of that analogy, but it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And it's really the only thing that makes sense because
They
Why
was in
would
a
they not
finals
test the
last
open
year, no?
market?
Yeah.
Right?
They could have got a
They're
lot
good.
more for him. They did not get much at all.
Mm-hmm.
They kept it so close to the vest. Apparently, Luka had no idea. LeBron had no idea.
Luka just bought a house like a few days prior.
Yeah, and he was up for the Supermax extension.
He did say he wasn't going to sign it though. That's
He
what I
did
heard.
after the fact.
After he was up for it, he said he wasn't going to sign it. That's what I heard.
Hmm.
I don't know how truthful that was,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Anyway, and they're coming off a season where they just went to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
There's really no reason at all for them to just tear down their team.
Especially Dallas.
Blow it up, yeah.
They got one first round pick that's not even going to be a lottery pick or anything. They got Anthony Davis, who's injury prone. He's 7 years older than It just doesn't make
Yeah, it
sense
doesn't
in
make
any
sense.
regard.
No.
It's pretty fishy.
And like Dallas is a good market too, so it's not like you would
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
It's a good spot.
yeah.
to be.
They're a big basketball market. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense no matter which way you slice it. I've been trying to make sense of it, and I can't.
It's funny, there were videos going around, I guess, when the trade actually happened, that fans were yelling at some of the players on other games and yelling the trade out. And they were like turning around like, get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? That happened?
Yeah.
They're like, no way. They were shocked.
Yeah,
So everybody else.
just the fact that they're not even trying to. There was just no attempt to even conceal it or make it seem somewhat legitimate. It's just very fugazi. She just doesn't care, I guess, and she's the owner.
Yeah,
so
see,
I guess it's, you say it's unethical or it's like sketchy, but she's the owner. I guess in theory she could do whatever she wants with the team if she wants to.
Yeah, but that's when like the commissioners should step in. And be
But it
like,
does.
They've done that.
It does
This is
compromise the
not-
integrity.
this is
of the
not how
league.
it's supposed to be run
when Chris
here.
Paul was going to go to the
Yeah.
Lakers?
Right,
They said
yeah.
no. They pulled that trade back
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any safeguards against it. Like, how do you prevent an owner from that kind of, I guess, manipulation? Because
I guess
Well, if she wanted to sell the team, you'd think she would still get a decent buck for selling it in Dallas. No?
well, the whole thing is she wants to relocate to Vegas so she could build more casinos.
Oh, okay. So she
And
wants to keep
maybe
the team.
get
just
some kind
relocate.
of,
I got you.
contract or naming rights for the arena from.
so. Why do you
casino
need to
or something.
lose in
I feel
order
like
to
there's
do
a
that?
lot tied into it.
I'm
What?
confused on why you need to lose in order to do that.
Well, I guess
Why can't you just build? I guess it's moving across the.
Well, I
country
guess
like
it's
that
cheaper
is-
to sell the team if they suck.
But
Yeah,
does
but
she
I-
want to? She
Yeah,
doesn't
but
want to
she
sell
said
it.
she doesn't want to sell the
Oh,
team.
right,
She just
yeah.
wants to
Relocate.
relocate.
Maybe the
and build.
fan base, like, oh, the fans, like, oh, the team sucks. We don't care if they leave.
Like, whose decision it is to leave one market and go to another? How does that?
The owner.
It's just all the owner. That's it. The commissioner doesn't need to be involved.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they need to okay relocation, but
Who's they though? Like, I guess
The
basketball.
committee of all the owners probably.
like the NBA
you know?
needs to like.
Yeah. I would think so.
I guess because if you already have a market there, why would you need another one?
I don't think they just.
I mean, I know it's
they're
Vegas,
not
but-
just going to like freely let you be like, all right, you decide.
Pick
you
up.
want to
Yeah, I
uproot
feel like
the
a
team
lot
and
of teams
move
would have done that
over
a
here.
long time
Yeah.
ago if that was the case.
Usually it happens when like teams don't agree, say you're building a new stadium or something like that, and they can't come to terms. Like the team always wants money from the city, and they won't. Maybe the city's not going to give them anything. They always try to like raise taxes to fund
Mhm.
the stadiums. So like I think that happened with the St. Louis Rams. They weren't getting any support from St. Louis. So after a couple of years of going back and forth, they said, "Oh, we're just going to move."
So
I don't know if you could just move because you're like, you know what? I actually really like the team in Las Vegas instead. I don't know if the NBA.
Because you have to prove that you're like losing money.
You'd think.
Well,
they
she
would-
probably sees the other two teams that moved to Vegas too, like the hockey team, and
Yeah,
the basketball team.
it's a matter of time if there was a basketball
football team.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume, especially for somebody in the casino business, that there's a lot more money
Yeah, definitely.
in having a team based in
Absolutely.
Vegas than
Oh
Dallas.
yeah. Because
Well, now you
you're
got
going to
people-
get
You have the
you're going to
arena
get guys
already,
that
right?
go there
Just to go to
for
a game.
Vegas and then happen
Yeah.
to go to a football game
100%.
or
I
a
mean,
hockey
but that,
or
to your point, I don't know exactly why that they it's easier for them to move if they're bad, but in Major League they were tanking. Right?
They
yeah.
were tanking.
There's got to be some.
That was a
It's
move.
probably pretty obvious.
I guess if we do research.
Well, if you have no fans showing up to your games, you'd be like, "Oh, I gotta leave because I have no fans showing up."
I think
Well,
it has
that's what happened
something.
to the Athletics.
I think it's something along the lines of if you could prove that you're not making money here,
pass approval, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
then
Right.
I guess if you tank,
It's going
therefore
to be harder.
season
The
tickets will
Jets
go
aren't
down.
just going to pick up and say we're moving.
Yeah.
They still have a lot of people coming to games.
Yeah.
They should probably move though.
They should. Yeah.
The Jets. Nobody
Get
would
the Jets
ever,
out of here.
I remember
would ever move.
Remember the
from
whole
New York,
PSL
no matter
thing
How bad they are.
That was
where they were raising
well, the Giants did the
PSLs
same
and they were
thing.
losing more games. It's like how are you doing this? This doesn't work like that.
But they tried to sell the reason as why they wanted to get rid of Luka because he's not well conditioned and he's getting fatter, and there's concerns about his longevity in the league and injuries and stuff. But he's never been injury prone until this season. He started having injuries, which I guess are related to his conditioning. He kind of has a soft body, but
He's only 25 though.
he's been at the top since he entered the league. He's been
Yeah.
an elite offensive player. There's no reason to believe that he's just going to deteriorate. Maybe he has to work a little harder to stay in shape as he gets older, and that also doesn't provide any basis for why they wouldn't test the open market. They definitely could have got a lot more for him.
Yeah.
I think
Every
that's the
team
number
would
one
field
reason.
an offer.
That's definitely the number one reason
Weird.
that's fishy. Is seeing what went down with that trade, knowing that they didn't go anywhere else. You can easily gotten a lot more than that.
Yeah, I saw something that said this is the first time in many years where somebody at the peak of their game, like Luka averaging almost 30 points a game or whatever it is, has been traded mid-season, the next season.
Yep.
And that's regardless of all of the weird, nuances about this trade and how it was kind of concealed from the public and from the league. And, I don't know. There's a lot of questions that I think are going to be answered in the upcoming weeks. I also think since she's so kind of blind to the way that the NBA works, I'm assuming she doesn't have a background in basketball or professional sports, that the owner, I'm sure she's got people advising her, but she probably has no idea what's obvious, what's not, what people are looking at, what's okay. She's only thinking about what's going to be the best decision for her to make money, regardless of any other,
Well, you would think making winning championships.
Yeah,
would
that
be
makes you
way.
money. Yeah, like trading your best player
Yeah.
doesn't help make you money.
No.
Being able
Right.
to pack out a stadium.
Yeah. I mean, selling less tickets.
I mean, believe it or not, though, there's some people who that's a small amount of money, what I'm saying, compared to what they can make in other ventures.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the casino business
So
is a
they're
big
willing
business.
to rip down a championship team just to make
Yeah,
a
they
few
don't
more
care
bucks
about the success of the team.
with the casino.
I mean,
But that's what I'm saying with there needs to be an outside source that stops that stuff from
there
happening.
should be, yeah.
Because if that's the case, any rich son of a bitch can come in and take a team over and kill it and be like, oh yeah, I can move this team over to another spot and make more money here.
Yeah, and the problem is that affects the greater landscape of the NBA. Like, it's not just about that team. It's actually impacting the integrity of the rest of the league.
Yeah.
And it sort of makes everything, like, fraudulent in
Yeah.
a way. I don't know.
And it's crazy. And then we go online and we look up Knicks tickets, and to get anywhere close to the court, it's over $1,000. It's like,
Dude, speaking of Knicks, I heard trade rumors not for them to be one-upped by the Lakers. They were going to trade rumors that the Knicks were looking to acquire Kevin Durant, 36-year-old.
dude,
Those
how
rumors
many
have
times
existed
Durant-
for
how many times are those doors
No,
going to be
for
open?
I know
many
what I'm
years.
saying is that how dumb. Let's talk about stupid moves.
It's-
It's trade for an old
There's
guy,
permanent
old man.
dents in the door from that knock.
I hope not. I mean,
I remember it used to be LeBron.
Yep.
I think they're good where they are. People just need something to write about.
Got to get those clicks.
Then there was another big trade: De'Aaron Fox and a bunch of picks to the Bulls
Saw
for
that too.
Zach LaVine, and forget who else was involved in that trade. But that would have been a huge trade if it wasn't for the whole Luka thing.
Yeah.
It just like totally overshadowed everything. People are going to be talking about this for weeks.
Yeah.
And the players have so much control now, like especially the best players. They pretty much decide when they get traded if you get to a certain point.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't even know like what was happening is just like kind of unprecedented at this day and age in the NBA.
That's collusion, Sean.
Yeah.
Might be.
Heard maybe Russia was involved. I've already said too much. Yeah.
Said
Yeah. The Lakers owner looks just like Rob Lowe, by the way.
Oh yeah, Pelinka. Yeah, I could see it. I guess.
I'm like, I saw him on the interview. One thing I'm like, that was like the most boring interview I've ever listened to.
I was all lies too. Definitely all lies.
He had that sweet leather jacket on.
Guy looked good.
Yeah, and Luca looked so like upset.
Yeah, because he was like,
He didn't even look happy to be there.
Well, I mean, dude, he's better off.
I heard he was crying when he got traded.
Yeah, because
he's going to pay a bunch of more money in taxes and loses out on a $100 million extension.
I know.
Yeah.
I think he just bought a house like 5 days.
Sucks.
5 days ago.
Yeah, it's brutal. A lot.
I mean, it's probably good for him long term, I would think. LA is such a big market. Yeah. He could probably make so much money there outside of basketball more than he would in Dallas. But yeah, it's a big change.
Isn't that why LeBron went?
When you don't foresee that at all, it's going to elicit some emotions. I don't care who you are, I think.
Isn't that why LeBron went? To bolster his brand?
Probably.
Yeah. Now, do you think they win the championship this year?
I think they have a better shot. Yeah.
I mean, their odds went from 40 to 1 to 18.
They're good now. Now they're even better.
And Dallas went from 18 to 1 to 40 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think so.
I do. They were good without Luka. Now they're better with Luka. Like way better, in my opinion.
I don't know. It takes time, especially when you get to ball dominant players who both need to have the ball in their hands and they aren't used to sharing the spotlight. Even if they're two elite talents, it takes time for them to kind of learn how to gel. And you've seen it a lot of different times. Like any time that when Durant went to the Nets and he had to play with Kyrie Irving. What?
Any of the super teams.
Yeah, it always takes time.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it just doesn't work. Like, look at Phoenix. They've been together for over a year now. It's going on. It's like 3 months into their second year. Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and they still haven't found a way to make it work. They were supposed to be the team to beat. Yep. And I don't even think they made the playoffs last year. You know, it definitely takes time, and sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's like Herb Brooks said in the movie Miracle. It's not about having the best players; it's about having the right ones. Basketball is such a team game that it kind of.
So, to answer that, you think Anthony Davis is a better fit than Luka Doncic
in Dallas
as a Laker?
I don't know. He didn't really fit either because,
so
they tried it for a couple of years. It seemed like he would be a better fit, but it just never really. And part of it was that he had a hard time staying healthy.
I guess this is a wait and see then?
Yeah, I think it is.
Want a little breaking news?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Miami Heat are finalizing a deal to send Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
Jimmy.
Man, that's another one.
For Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick.
Wow, Wiggins, huh? He's their shooter.
That is breaking, huh?
Breaking. Just happened.
Jimmy just can't stick with one team.
No. He's a weirdo.
Problem.
That dude.
Yeah, I don't know. He always has problems wherever he goes.
Jimmy.
Golden State.
Wow.
Jimmy
and Curry.
Yeah.
Digesting it.
I do want to chime in.
Just like the Jimmy Johns or whatever.
It was Jersey Mike.
I'm really glad that you're obviously feeling so good because you've been dominating the microphone. You've been dominating the audio waves since the pod started.
Yeah.
Considering you do have your,
your
throat situation.
I know you were worried about it. You were
worried about not being able to talk, and he's.
I know, do you have your water or something over there?
He's been
talking
through it. It must be the energies and.
It is, yeah.
Hyped up.
It's like crack.
Well, that's enough basketball, all right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I want to talk about Jimmy.
This is a golfing podcast.
Is it
and other sports, but less basketball.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think the deadline's tomorrow, Thursday. Wonder if there'll be any more big trades. We could talk about golf.
Maybe.
Talk about X-Golf?
X-Golf.
Sim League. Week 5 in the books.
Week 5.
We did okay.
Yeah.
We split pretty much.
Yeah.
Did okay.
I'll let you
Hope you
guys
lost.
talk about
I
golf.
did lose.
You put up I looked. You seem to play pretty decent. I thought, right?
I did, but not good enough.
Not good enough.
No, didn't get the job done.
What was the team name? Valhalla's?
Valhalla, yeah.
Thor beat you.
Yeah.
I know.
Hmm.
He was just breaking out shots.
Yeah. Anytime he needed a shot, he had it. It was crazy. But that's what happens.
It's okay.
Played
Well,
pretty
Josh,
well.
I see you shot even, right?
Yeah, no biggie.
This guy.
Moved
No big.
His X golf handicap 0.
It's +2 now.
Is it +2?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought in this match thing it said 0.
No.
Maybe for the league it said 0. No?
I don't know. I just looked up now. It said +2.
On X Golf app or the
On the app.
the Guru thing? I think the Guru.
Well, I
app-
think it takes half of it.
Oh, okay.
So it said 1 on the app.
Gotcha.
On the other one.
I heard you asked Jeff a question when you guys are playing the harder courses. Like when
They have you
guys,
down
you
as
know.
0.
Well, we played Oakmont this week. That was hard. I mean, I guess he made it look pretty easy, but
Yeah,
not an easy course.
He had closest to the pin as well.
Close to the pin, $100.
So how about if any of us win, we just give we give money back to ourselves because
What do you mean?
I don't want to give you money. Like, I'm not.
We're a team,
I'm
right?
giving. Yeah, we're a team.
You know, we
We win money for the team.
win
I-
together, we
I
lose together.
appreciate your
I
donation.
had to put in
Oh,
10.
you spot 10 you do 10 every week.
It's 10 a guy every
Oh,
week, so
okay.
it gets you into longest drive
Yep.
and closest to the pin.
Okay,
You got to learn the consequences.
I see.
And I reminded him
Of losing.
like
to enter
the nice
anyway,
thing next
so,
Monday should
I
be
mean-
Josh would pay for you guys, but we'll see.
No, I'm not saying that.
He beat
But-
one of the guys in the group we were playing against by like 2 inches.
Yeah, for real.
did
Actually,
you
I
really?
forgot about that. Yeah.
But did that guy even remember to write his thing down?
It didn't matter if
Yeah,
I already beat him.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah. He was 10 feet, I think.
You were 8 feet. Right?
Yeah,
8.
8.8 or something like
yeah.
that. Yeah. The other guy on the sheet was like 25 feet. So
Yeah.
I felt pretty confident when I
Not
went
even
down.
close. Not even close.
How far was the hole? 200.
No, like 155,
Yeah, something like that.
playing like 160 ish.
There's only 2 people that hit the green.
Some people
Yeah.
probably just forget because you won $100, so that means that
I mean, everyone put it in.
there was
A lot of people, decent amount of people put it in.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but. Yeah, how many foursomes? 16?
there's got to be
16. So
and you're thinking you're splitting the pool, right? Well, actually,
So
it's
what
not
is there,
that many
one-
guys? Maybe 20 guys did it because if you got $100, the other guy should have gotten $100 for longest drive, right?
yeah,
So that's not that many guys doing it.
not a lot.
It's only like 20 guys.
I mean-
Depends on the week. I mean, like the
We-
first
we
week
forgot-
was probably a bunch of money. We forgot a couple of weeks.
we forgot about 3 weeks.
I don't always show up with cash. Longest drive was like 326. It was the guy at the bay next to us.
Big dog.
Smoked it, bro.
He had one drive like 340
Worried
without
about
hitting
that.
that car.
Worried about that guy.
Was that was he in the fairway that time too? Did he win long drive?
Well, he had one long drive on a 326. I don't know if it was in the fairway on
So how do you know about the 340?
because I peeked over and it
Oh,
said,
so he must be a bomber.
you have competition.
I mean, I cannot compete
I know.
with that.
No,
you only hit
that's-
340 when you hit carpet.
340, yeah, I can't. I don't have that.
That's pretty
Usually, if I hit the fairway,
Yeah,
I've got a decent.
I'm showing up next week.
What?
You might be able to hit 340 next week because I'll be there.
Okay,
All right,
thanks.
I'll sprinkle a little
Yeah.
magic dust over it.
We're gonna
Maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll win a side for the team.
Kennedy's showing up next week.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will be there to
caddy for him.
cheer you guys on and fix this dude.
Fix him up.
You got to fix him.
Dude, you got to fix the putting. The putting is his biggest thing.
That is your
now.
big
I don't
thing.
know what's
Yeah, I
going on
heard.
when you
I
putt.
even set
I
up the
heard
putting
you,
mat tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
If it's downhill, he'll smoke it past it. If it's uphill, he'll smoke it past it. It's kind of
You're
crazy.
just smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, what do they call it? A lead foot when you hit the gas
Yeah.
too much.
I have cement hands.
Every
My last putt, you were like, just tap it. Josh said.
Yeah.
And I left it short.
yeah.
I mean-
yeah, of course.
That it was like an inch short, bro.
That was
I couldn't
It's
believe
funny
that was
'cause
good.
And then he
fir-
blamed you. Ooh, the fuck.
My first putt of the whole league, I drilled like a 60-footer.
Yeah,
that was it.
you're like, this is easy.
And I haven't made a putt outside. I don't think I've made a putt. I haven't had a one putt, I don't think, since then. I don't know, man.
It's okay.
Whatever. I don't care.
Why?
What?
You got to care.
What do you mean you don't care?
I want you to care.
I just
Don't
don't.
worry.
All right.
When I'm back, he's out.
See, I
Listen,
just want you to be happy. I'm
maybe-
like, you're like the most upset golfer I've ever seen. Like every time you play.
Whoa,
Maybe-
Josh, calm down.
Maybe I just
What?
don't. You know, maybe
you
I
used
just
to
don't
be
have
like
what
that.
it takes.
If you drain a putt or two, you're back.
Maybe I just don't have what it takes, guys. You know.
We got to call in the lefty.
I think next week,
It's happening.
next week instead of
Maybe
your,
not him.
your chip practice, putt practice before the sim starts.
Yeah, you could putt
Hit
practice.
the putting green.
Oh my God.
Hit a couple putts.
Maybe just
Imagine.
call out of work next Monday. Get there early.
Should.
Like 6 hours.
Drill, just drill putts from the time the place opens.
We're
Till
gonna
7
be
o'clock.
walking up to our bay. Everybody's gonna be warming
Our
up.
bay? Now you're part of the team
Yeah, I
now?
said I'm coming
Our
next.
Bay,
next
Our
month.
Bay. He paid for it.
Am I not part of this?
You're a part. Yeah, I guess you're like a Make-A-Wish kid.
You're in the podcast.
All right, little buddy. Yeah, we'll do it for you.
I'll bring you your club. Here,
Come on, buddy. You're part of the
can
team.
you hit this one, sir?
Yeah. Can you stand aside and you can wipe off the clubs when we're done?
We got you
Fuck
like
outta
a special edition custom Barrett the Golfing shirt with your name on the back.
I'll be at the bar. It's,
Make you feel like
it's
you're part
wet
of it.
February, boys.
Can we get you a Masters caddy outfit?
Yes.
That would be
That would be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
That would be fucking.
Let's go to Home Depot. Get
Now,
like
when
the
I
white-
walk in with
Yeah.
walk in with all three of your bags on my shoulders. That would be fucking hilarious.
Should do that.
100% do that.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Yep.
Doing it.
Easy.
Rather be golfing logo on here and Kennedy on my butt.
Oh god,
On your butt.
On my butt. You know, like juicy.
that's a big logo. It's like a
Yeah.
billboard. Sorry.
When are you healed? When are you healed? By the way,
Never. He's broken.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can go to Migo. That's my goal for golf wise. If that's what you're.
Well,
Are
was
we going
your-
Amigo?
Is
We're going Amigo.
Yeah. I'm gonna 8 guys.
I thought once you're out,
So
you're
8
out.
guys. No, because you listen to fucking AJ.
How do we have 8
Don't
guys?
listen to that kid. He's the one that I've been going since I was 20.
Can we get AJ to call in? Do we have the capability to
I
receive
literally
a phone call?
have.
We could have AJ.
I know both of you. I've known him forever.
Yeah.
The guys that run it. So AJ thinks he's end all be all. He's not.
Ooh,
Ooh, he's got to call in.
we're gonna get
Don't
AJ on the
clip that.
podcast.
Do not clip this.
He's
We're
coming
gonna
to
start a war.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
This is
going.
going to be awesome.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna get AJ.
No,
on.
because that would be no one will tune in. Anyway.
Oh,
Anyway.
wow.
Anyway.
Now we
Anyway.
have to get him.
Anyway.
He's got to
Anyway. Yeah, we have 8 guys. We'll have.
We don't have 8 guys. We have 6 guys.
Well, we could. I'll have 8 guys. And
Oh, you know people?
I know everybody that
You have
goes.
friends?
Yes.
You sure?
You're like a celebrity at
Dude,
Migo.
I've been going for fucking ever.
Yeah, but
You're like the man
I
at
am.
Migo.
I'm talking about like we're gonna have 8
People ask for your autograph.
Like, we're gonna have 8 people
You're like a
ourselves.
Migo. You're like a Migo
Oh, yeah, we
celebrity.
could try.
really.
If we don't, I can always get
You're gonna get a star on the
guys
Migo
that are
Walk
already
of Fame.
going that don't have.
Kopi, you're coming. Don't worry about the kid.
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah,
a
that'll
short
definitely work
2-hour
out.
drive.
He's gonna be on
Yeah.
the Migo
Nothing
Mount
could go
Rushmore.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Just tell Laura you're going to get milk
Yeah.
one day and just
Yeah.
They were out of milk nearby.
Yeah,
When
I had to
got it
keep
from
going.
the farm.
I went
Yeah.
straight to the
Oh,
farm.
yeah.
Yeah. Straight to the source.
All
That'd be
natural.
good.
All right, I'll see if that works.
Yeah, we'll have 8 guys.
All right.
Hopefully.
Since Sean dropped the ball on Barstool Classic, we're gonna have to go to Migo now.
Whatever, man. I don't even like golf.
This guy, he's so dejected. Like, what is we need? You need something. What do you need?
What do you need?
I don't-
What can we
I
get?
think he needs sleep.
Yeah.
I just don't know, man. Every week I look forward to it so much. And there's always one hole where I make a triple.
It's a bad. It's a.
Well,
last
every
2
fucking
weeks.
week.
Yeah, but
Last 2
then
weeks I've driven with him, and they're going there is fine.
Vibes
the way
are
there is
high.
fine. Vibes are high. We're vibing. Way back, I'm worried that he's just going to crash the car. I'm like, I gotta.
Straight into
It's not a-
oncoming traffic.
It's not a safe ride home.
We're lucky there wasn't a bridge on the way home.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but he says he pays one bad hole and he's done.
I'll tell you this. It's
But
the
he goes back to the clubhouse and pays for another 18 and starts all over again.
It's like
So,
Groundhog Day,
I don't know
okay?
what's the problem?
Because I hit it good is the thing. I haven't really been striking the ball bad. It's like Groundhog Day. Every week is the same. The first 2 or 3 holes, it's great. I'm like even par, better through 3 holes. Usually up. Are you laughing because it's true?
Yeah.
It's true.
Pretty much.
It's like it's like I've seen the show before. You just watch the same show over
one
and
bad
over.
hole.
So
Can you hit one
insane.
ball into the woods? And
One ball into the
It's
woods.
true. No, it's true. Every
Oh,
single shut up
You're
for
behind a
second.
tree.
Every week, I'm usually up by 2 through like 3 or 4 holes, maybe even 1 under, and then it's inevitable. Might be the 4th hole, might be the 5th hole, might be the 6th hole, but there's one shot. Could be in the water, could be in the woods. You know?
is that your swing thought on your like the 5th hole? Like don't. fuck
No,
this
I was
up?
confident standing over the ball. I had an approach on the long par 5. I hit a great drive. I had about whatever, I don't know, 290 or something in, and I just sliced it right behind a tree. And it was like in the tree. We were trying to move,
It was in the tree, bro.
trying to pitch it back. Couldn't pitch it
There's a
back.
debate on
As you
where
would
the ball
pivot,
actually was.
The tree would pivot with you. It was like a joke. I felt like I was being punked.
I thought it was in front of the tree, and
He
dude,
was
it
like,
was
no, trust
literally
me,
like
the
in
tree's
tree.
not really there. It looks like it's there. It's not there. Just hit it.
No, I
Just
thought
hit
it
it
was in front
straight
of
off
the
the
tree.
tree.
Fucking ricochets right off the tree.
I thought it was in front of the tree, so you could actually like it was like
Yeah.
transparent. so you could see the
so you
ball.
could see
Yeah,
the
one of
ball.
those fake see-through trees, the
Hey.
transparent kind. Yeah,
Well,
Trees
they
are
gotta show you-
90%
They
air.
can't just show you the tree. They got to show you the ball.
Yeah.
there is no way to.
Well, we didn't know that.
You
Though.
know.
I understand what he was saying. I agreed with him at the time because it did look like the ball was like on the other side of the tree.
And
potentially.
I watched it land. It didn't look like it went behind the tree,
You know,
but it was like in the tree.
we should have called Jeff over.
No Jeff again.
Get a clarification.
Oh no, Jeff again.
No Jeff again. Oh, my phone's on the floor. How'd that?
and the pitch out shots they're hard when you're in trouble because you don't.
You
It's-
got to hit it though.
Yeah.
I know, but it's hard to. I know that every time when I have one of those shots in real life, I always hit it too hard. I feel like it jumps off the face. I don't know, because it's hard to see where the trees end and
But I feel like those shots are always uphill in rough. Like everyone always just like tries to punch it hard low and it just hits the hill and
Yeah.
stops.
I guess. I mean,
And like
apparently
even
that
if
is
you
the
went through,
case.
you would have went through into the rough on the other side. It's not like there was danger on the other side anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, that was probably the 4th hole. And then after
Yeah,
that,
it
I was
was
like,
fourth.
I just want to have a round where like it all comes together,
It'll come.
Yeah.
and whatever. It's not on anybody else but me. At least I salvaged a half.
Yeah, you got a half. It's all right.
I was up by 2 with probably 2 holes to play, but I got a half.
We're not in bad shape. We're in fourth.
We're still in 4th.
We're still in fourth. We
Oh.
went from 6th to 4th actually. We got
That was the
Actually,
third
not
hole.
that
we got
bad.
15
I would
points.
have thought that we would have lost more ground. How many points behind first are we?
I think they have like 90 something and we have 78 or something.
We have 78 points. Crush Dads 97.5.
Crush Daddy.
Then the Bogeymen who we're playing have 96.
That's what we play next week.
Ooh,
Big time.
All right,
Wait,
you know what?
Big week.
the one I'm going to be there
Now's
for.
the time to step
Yeah.
up.
Big week, brother.
Big week.
I just gotta. You know what? I just gotta get the putting. Just gotta get the putting.
Should we drug them? Just like slip a roofie in their drinks?
Do you? I have a question. Do you get a pitcher and like kind of like not drink, but like do you have a
Well,
beer
yeah.
behind?
Just a pitcher. Just
Just a picture, not
Yeah.
drink. Just a
not drink seriously. Just a pitcher. You know,
No. You had a
Is it yes or no?
it's like a lunchtime thing.
No, he
I
needs
did-
a pitcher of beer.
I did one time. I thought that we were all going to share it, but it was.
How'd you
just
play?
me. I don't remember. I don't know if that's because of the picture.
He goes, I don't
You had-
remember.
you had a
That was the
drink
first
this
week, right?
Was that was the first week?
I mean, I can't drink because I have to go to work after.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, you. Whatever.
Kobe
You were
straight.
having high noons.
Just-
I mean,
don't drink at these things.
whatever. I'll have 1 or 2 high noons usually.
they'll get you drunk.
Fuck those.
We just got to get you drunk.
You gotta get a pitcher.
No, you should start
Yeah.
with a transfusion like those guys did
Ooh.
Ooh, that could be
a couple
it.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
I need somebody to drive me then.
Oh, we all saw how that went. Huh?
Kobe will drive you.
I'll drive you. Yeah.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll try.
Just one transfusion.
Okay.
I mean,
What's
vibes are going to be high. He's going to be wearing the Masters caddy outfit.
Yeah, I might bring that green jacket too.
I don't know if that's going to fit
Oh,
you
yeah,
anymore.
no.
but-
It barely fit me
I mean,
before. It's
yeah.
not fitting me now.
Yeah.
that fit a lot of people. I don't know. About
Yeah, no,
It does have its limitations.
That
not
guy
that
in a
magic.
little
No.
coat.
that'll never hang the right way ever again.
I don't know. It did magically fit everybody.
It was
did.
pretty crazy.
We'll see
I
how
mean,
far.
it fit
could-
Big Johnny.
Yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
he's like six fucking.
All right.
he's a big guy.
Hmm.
Next topic.
But you're a big guy.
You're a bigger guy.
Anyway, that was not nice.
Next topic. Where are we going?
X golf.
Yeah, we were just saying how Sean sucks. And
Yeah,
should never play golf ever again.
I accept it.
Oh yeah. What I wanted to talk about, I'm like, you probably have this issue too.
Mm.
Tinkering with your golf swing.
But I feel like, honestly, I don't feel like my swing is the issue. I feel like I've been hitting it pretty good.
Yeah, but in the past, you've tinkered a lot.
Of course.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Maybe because I have like one of the ugliest swings, I think. Maybe I'm just looking at myself on video.
No,
I feel
it's
like
ugly, but yeah,
it's so ugly.
it's okay.
But then I try
Yes,
to
it is.
then I try to make it better looking, and I just can't hit the ball.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to
you're
look
like-
good.
I know you
It
should
needs
just
to just
swing your
be
swing.
good.
Well-
swing your swing.
Yeah, you just have to be at the right position and impact.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how you get there.
No.
Look at Jim Furyk,
100 different ways.
look at Bubba Watson. But trying to think, like there are obviously things that anybody could improve on, and most of them would be best served by following like a traditional swing and what it's supposed to look like. But you can't just look at it and it takes like a lot of practice to form good habits.
Yeah, I'm like
You know,
I cannot.
And you have to know how to form those habits. Like you have to know what drills to do. Like you can't just look at it and be like, all right, I want to try to look like that. And
But the same thing with the pros, like Justin Thomas, same thing. Like he tinkered his swing, like changed his whole swing.
yeah, Fowler. I mean, a lot
Fowler,
of guys totally
Jordan
revamped their
Spieth,
swing. Yeah.
like, but like almost for the worst.
Again, they're hitting thousands and thousands and thousands of balls.
But again, I'm like, how much tinkering actually hurts you instead of helps you?
I mean, I guess
Like these guys like got worse for a long time. Like Justin Thomas, I'm like, he won like very early in his career. Then all of a
Yeah.
sudden tinkered his swing, and
You know what's
Well-
funny? I was actually looking. The last time he won was in 2022, and the one before he won twice 2 years before that. He's won 3 times in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And you think Justin Thomas, big name.
Yeah.
How do you only win
Or
3
like-
times? And one of them was a major, but
Victor Hovland too. Like he went from the tour championship, winning the tour championship, then all of a sudden, like
yeah.
he's like, oh, I had to change my whole swing. I'm like,
And
why?
his ball striking was never the problem.
No.
It was always his short game, which has gotten a lot better. But I mean, when you're at that level of competition, first of all, you know more about the golf swing. You know exactly what's going to work and what's not going to work, and you have a better idea of how to make those changes, especially because you have somebody that you trust, giving you reinforcement that this is what's going to work, and it's not just you looking at it. And I mean, so many of those guys you could see when they hit it lefty, like they are better than us righty. That's how much they know about like the golf swing and the fundamentals. So when you're at that level of competition, yeah, there's a risk that comes with totally changing your swing, but they probably got to a point where they thought that they're only going to be able to ascend to a certain level with their current swing. You know what I'm saying? If they really wanted to get to that next level or maybe be the best, they would have to take the chance of changing everything to make their swing even better. Maybe there's a chance it's not going to work out. Maybe it's going to take a long time, but it's a risk reward thing. They just have to trust the process. I think that's how people get better generally. And that even holds true for amateurs like us. Like, it's always going to be 1 step back and 2 steps forward. It's not all about instant gratification. Like, sometimes it's going to be a process. It might take a whole season to figure out, but when it clicks, it's worth it. That's my opinion of it.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of not being lazy when you're trying to make those changes and expect everything to happen overnight. You have to be realistic about your goals, how long it's going to take, and just go through a process and trust that process. You have to get in good habits.
But being an amateur, I'm like, you don't have that.
Right, yeah, and that's what sucks. Yeah,
You don't have that time.
you don't have the luxury of
Like,
time, and
You get
Can't
it
hit
like
count.
once, maybe if you're lucky, twice a week.
Right.
Then all of a sudden you're like,
that's why
I'm going to waste around on like trying to figure out my swing.
Well, that's why I've always said that lessons are so important. Like, if you get a couple of 1-hour lessons from a guy who makes a living off of, analyzing and understanding the golf swing, he could give you the shortcut of, the stuff that it might take you a couple of years to figure out on your own. He'll give you the drills that you have to do, and then it'll kind of shave time off of that process. And yeah, it costs money, and yeah, you don't get the same gratification of I did it all myself. But I've always said the
Who
best
cares?
players,
Nothing.
the
They're
best
not-
players in the
yeah.
world have coaches. You know, that's my opinion.
And those
It's
players are
been a few-
constantly changing coaches.
It's been a few years since I've gotten lessons, but I remember when I went to the 24/7 golf a couple years ago, and it just felt so much better. Just the drills that, feeling that this is what it's supposed to feel like and seeing it on video. It's really helpful. I need to go back to that guy, to be honest, even though I feel like I'm hitting it pretty good right now, but it felt a lot different. It was like an aha moment. Like, this is how it's supposed to feel. It felt weird, but also like,
Weird
different.
means you're doing it right, though.
Yeah.
Warren.
The only problem is I've heard so many like horror stories, like people spend all this money, then all of a sudden like,
Well, yeah, you got to pick a good coach. It's easier said than done, but
Golf's hard.
yeah, but I'm like, is every coach is not right for everybody. That's the
No.
problem.
absolutely. Yeah, that's true.
So like, I got to spend fucking $500 to find out this guy sucks or
Oh,
this guy just doesn't work out for me.
an
Like,
hour?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you could spend a lot less than that.
yeah, but how much was those? It was a lot of
It
money.
was like $100 an hour or
That's a
something.
lot of money.
Well, but that's the going rate now. I mean, that's
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What are you going to just go to one?
Yeah, you go to
and, like,
three-
obviously, you're
three
going to, yeah.
Well,
so
you could go
$300
for an hour, test the guy out, and then you kind of, I think off of 1 hour, it's not going to totally revamp your swing, but you can get a decent idea of
Maybe it's going in the right direction.
whether, you can kind of feel out his
$100 an hour.
process. It's $100. I think it's worth,
Probably on the cheap end, to be honest, at this point.
I think that's what it was. This is probably 2020.
What about the guy right here in Sunrise?
But it is true what you're saying, because when I was a kid, when I was like 15 years old, I grew up across the street from a 9-hole golf course, and I went to the pro there, and he just like totally fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like set me back like years.
Like, I heard a
For-
kid from work, like, he went, and this he shoots maybe 110. Like, so he's not a good golfer. And the guy was like, your swing's actually not that bad. Like, didn't like teach him like anything.
Don't go to that teacher.
Yeah.
I know, like, what the fuck? The guy needs fucking help.
A guy who's shooting over 100 definitely has some work to be done.
Yeah.
Definitely work to be done. There's
Like, you
for sure
tell a guy like
flaws in the
that-
swing,
Yeah, what the hell am I paying you for?
right?
John Daly said, for amateurs like that, you need to start from the green and work your way out,
Well, obviously,
Putting.
but like,
chipping from off the fringe,
but when you can't
pitching.
hit your clubs, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know?
The guy at Rock Hill is pretty good. He's highly rated. I did a lesson. I've only done like 3 or 4 lessons ever. I took a lesson with him one time. That was like probably $250 though, like
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah,
That was years ago, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take a lesson from this good guy. And he had a couple things here and there. I mean, I was probably not good enough to be going there anyway.
That guy coached Padraig Harrington.
Mike Jacobs.
I don't know his
Yeah,
name,
that's
but
it.
I know
That's who
in the
he is.
clubhouse they have
Oh, really?
like signed shit from Padraig Harrington.
And then
That's
I
good.
went to this place in Mineola, Pete's Golf, it's called, and it's just like a highly ranked golf shop in general, like getting fitted and stuff like that there. And I took a lesson with a guy there that was indoors, and they had all the camera setups and everything like that. That guy was pretty good. And then I actually started playing. This was a couple of years ago, and I was actually playing really well. And then I've definitely gone to the guy on Sunrise, South Shore Golf on Sunrise 2 times. He's cheaper than all those guys, and he's got a whole like indoor like
Yep.
the like the radar, whatever we're using,
TrackMan?
pretty
Yeah.
much like the TrackMan kind of thing.
Screen.
Yeah, and he's got two like new upgraded
Mm-hmm.
ones when I went like a year or 2 ago. He's good.
Like, you have a really good swing. Like, you just need a little
think-
bit more power on your drive.
Yeah,
That's
a
Mhm.
pretty
little
much
bit more
it.
consistency. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a privilege today, like with the technology, to be able to get immediate feedback of exactly what you're doing wrong, what you need to
Mhm.
do, like where you are in relation to the perfect plane, swing plane,
Yeah, I mean,
like what you look like at the top. Like, 20, 25 years ago, there was no YouTube, like there was no apps, there was none of this. Like, I don't know
like,
how
if you
people
take
improved
if you go to a driving range and set up your cell phone behind you, take 25
Yeah.
hacks,
Yeah.
and then set up your cell phone
Yeah.
in front of you and take
Yep.
25 hacks,
Go in your backyard even.
and then just go home and analyze them all.
Yeah, I do that
Maybe
all the time.
compare 'em.
Doesn't help, but I
In
do
front
it.
of you, you're going to hit your cat.
Just compare. compare
No, he's
like
saying like
no, like,
Oh, the side.
like the side, like facing you, and you just like compare, like you know how you see on the PGA like events, they'll after every shot that Rory hits, they'll have like a. I remember I don't know what tournament it was, but they had the 360 view of him swinging.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool watching.
Yeah, and then you see how different it is than what it's supposed to be.
Or
It's like
even
shit.
they'll compare him from years ago and what he tweaked and maybe his swing plane is a little off.
Have you ever seen clips on YouTube? There's a machine. I don't know
the
where it
swing
was.
arm
The thing,
or-
yes, where you could plug in, say Rory or whatever,
yeah.
and you're holding the club, and the machine
That's
starts
at
to
Augusta,
put you
I think.
in
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
in the position, and that's got to be
Wait, is that
pretty
yeah,
crazy.
it
probably
Augusta?
like break my arm.
Yeah, you're like, what? The guy's hitting the good ball like
Yeah.
this? Like, what the hell's
People
going
look so
on? here? Yeah.
uncomfortable. Like there's so much
Awkward.
lag.
being to
Yeah, yep.
contort that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
that'd be
funny.
pretty cool to try.
Speaking of,
Rory,
were we like simpatico
whoa,
right
wow.
now? It's like we're the same.
I know, right?
We're on like the same wavelength.
Twinning. Yeah,
Rory wins.
Pebble Beach.
Beach.
Yeah.
I said it first.
Yeah.
About fucking time.
Yeah,
About time
Right?
he won Pebble.
I'm saying the
He
theme,
actually never plays Pebble.
No, dude. Like, when was the last time he won?
the theme of the 2025 season is continuing. It's people who have, maybe slacked a little bit or fallen off are now reestablishing
Well,
themselves.
he won last year, no?
Justin Thomas,
Yeah, on the DP.
Rory.
That was it?
He hasn't won PGA.
No?
No.
Hmm.
I feel like it has.
I mean, he won the
been a
tour
while.
championship 2 years ago.
And he's been
Beep,
saying
beep,
it
beep,
himself,
beep,
like
beep. What was that?
throughout the years. Like, yeah, he's like he constantly. Remember, he's always coming up, and then all of a sudden he chokes.
Yeah.
Like, remember we would make fun of Rory all the time for choking.
I think it's going to be a different year for Rory. Not having to deal with like the PGA bullshit,
Yeah.
his wife bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're back together. They're back together.
Yeah,
right?
they're back
They are
together.
back together.
I still wonder what the whole thing was with that.
I don't know.
We'll never find
I
out.
guess we'll never know.
Yeah,
In his book,
I guess
He'll write a book in his late 70s, and he'll tell us all about it.
But he looks so calm on the back nine on Sunday.
Yeah, he looks like he's actually enjoying himself.
Yeah, I was just
again.
about to say he looked like he was having fun.
For a while,
He
he
did.
didn't.
I mean, it's a different type of event too. So like it was a pro-am. I mean, that's only for the first couple days, but
Mm-hmm.
and he used to never play this event.
Yeah.
Now it's like a signature.
Now it's an elevated event. Yeah.
Which I'm kind of shocked it is. I'm like, the pro-am, I'm like, you don't even see the celebrity golfers ever.
Yeah, no.
You didn't even watch them.
Mm.
He won the Wells Fargo last May.
Okay. Fact check. Oh,
Fact check.
Last May he won the Wells Fargo.
And then a month before that, he won the Zurich.
oh.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not even really a real turn. That's like a team tournament.
Yeah.
Him and Shane Lowry.
Yes.
Who came in second?
Who hit a hole in one. They both hit a hole in one.
Yes. Yeah.
He has the most iconic hole in ones ever.
Ryder Cup mates. Who's Shane?
Yeah. He has,
Sugar Shane Lowry.
what is it, 16 at the Masters.
Hmm.
The Players. What hole is that?
Did he have one in Ryder Cup play?
No. No, the
Are you talking
Yeah.
about? Oh,
17 at the Players.
yeah. Augusta. Is it
16th hole.
14? 15, 16?
16.
16. Amen corner, right? With the water in front. Bunkers and azaleas all. Is it 16?
He hole in one. He got a hole in one on 16.
I know the hole that you're talking about. I just can't remember which hole it is.
Then 17 at the Players, and now Pebble Beach.
What was that? That other one, the guy that got a hole in one, it was
You?
yeah, it was me
Is that
actually.
right?
Yeah. I was gonna
Who's that other
I
guy?
thought you were
I was
setting it
gonna-
up.
yeah, I was gonna set it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't let me.
Sorry. You take too long to get to the punchline.
We need to get you a plaque.
No,
or
I was
something.
gonna
What a
describe the
douche.
hole and then be like, yeah, that was me.
See, all right, we'll get a trophy made for you, and we can hang that.
Yeah.
That would be
Put it right
I
there.
need one.
I
Yeah,
know that'll
deserve it.
bring me motivation every day that I have to see that fucking thing.
Just saying.
Little plastic.
Do you have
trophy.
one? You don't have one. right?
No, I don't. You just made me remember a dream where I got one. Actually, this is from the past week or so.
It's in his dream book.
I took NyQuil the other night,
And he
and
woke up in the woods getting attacked by
that
tree branches.
that always inspires very vivid dreams.
No. And then he saw Kopi smiling at him.
I totally forgotten this. It was like, this is from like an altered level of consciousness that I couldn't access until you just reminded me.
Okay.
It might have been last night because I took the NyQuil last night, and it always produces the most vivid dreams.
Yeah.
And it felt so real.
Oh my god.
And then it was just like, that was just a dream.
What course were you on?
I don't know what course it was, but I was participating in some kind of like a tour sanction event or something. Very realistic dream.
Gotcha.
They called you in.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it though.
That's it.
I woke up.
And he woke up.
Yeah.
Woke up at 6
And cried.
Was it real?
I don't know if I'll ever. I don't know if I will ever do it. A hole in one.
I mean, it's a lot of luck.
Came pretty close
Yeah,
at
it's,
one
it's
time.
a lot of luck.
I hold out
Couple
from the
times.
fairway.
You have to just get
Hold out from the
there.
fairway a bunch of times.
You got to get
actually.
there, and then it's a lot of luck after that.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares?
One day.
You
Who
know?
cares? Another
shit.
I
You
don't care about that shit.
You can't think about it.
Yes, I'm
It's going to happen.
I'm just a nihilist.
Oh,
The second that you get one, you're going to tell people about it all.
Oh my God, he wouldn't shut up.
It's going to be bad. I only bring it up when there's some kind of conversation going on about it.
You're probably right.
Sean will be glowing.
He'll have
like
a shirt
monk.
that says "Ask me about
Yeah.
my hole in one."
Yeah. Probably throw a party, a hole in one party to celebrate the hole in one.
Oh,
Invite people over. Have people give me gifts for the
Like,
hole in
sorry,
one.
the children's birthday
Wait.
is canceled this year.
We gotta
I'm
bring
having
you
a hole in
gifts
one
now?
party.
I think-
you bring
no,
it.
you supply the
you,
booze.
You
the food.
buy a round of drinks
Yeah.
for the people when you had to make a
Yeah.
hole in one.
There's a cake with a hole in it. With
I
with
don't
a
want to know
ball
where
in
the
the
hole
hole.
came from.
Whoa, whoa. Like warm apple pie.
Every argument, Sean's gonna be like, "Do you have a hole in one? I have a hole in one."
You know what you're talking about, bro.
Some warm cake.
Yeah.
Sicko.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Sick.
here, waste
What are
management
you guys talking about?
this
Go
week
ahead.
is they beefed up on security,
Yeah, well, last
and I heard that there's gonna be no alcohol on. Was that 16?
No way.
Won't find you there.
I read that today.
That's
I don't know how
fake,
true
it is.
fake news.
last year was a shit show. I mean, last year was like it rained, so people were just sliding in the mud everywhere. It was fucking.
It's getting like crazier and crazier. You know, whatever.
Isn't that the point? Like,
They're gonna have to.
It is the point, but I
no, not to the point where people running on the greens and shit, but like, it's supposed to be at the party.
that's what it's supposed
Yeah,
to
but
be.
imagine having to clean off that hole like
It's-
every time.
I
like-
think it's hard for us to be able to
but
say because we're not there. It probably is like
a shit show.
Woodstock.
yeah,
Yeah, like it's probably
I
just
don't know.
a mess.
like I don't think I would have wanted to go last year because it was
A mess.
yeah, like all
Like
the
I heard
rain and
people
shit,
being
like
like not respecting the course, and
Yeah,
yeah.
like you don't want to do that, go that far. But
it's a slippery slope.
yeah,
But like talk about
yeah, but it sounds like they're going drastic. Like they beefed up security like
Oh, they probably
10 times, and they also
crack down a little bit.
I could be
probably
wrong.
have to
I did read
create
that
some kind of
they're not
example.
serving.
well last year they stopped serving like at a certain time too.
I don't think it's that. I think they're not serving on that hole.
Hmm.
Like you
For
can
the
go
whole
outside of
time.
it and get beers and whatnot, but
I don't believe that. They're just not going to serve booze at that hole at all. That's the whole party.
I know. And then they're chanting, "We want beer." Like I know that happened last year.
I don't
when they
know.
cut everybody off.
I don't think that's.
I could see it happening.
just not serving alcohol where they're supposed to serve alcohol. Just that one hole doesn't make any sense.
Dude, they got to clean that hole off like every fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it ruins the
there's
grass.
there's no easy
yeah.
solution, but like that's what I don't know. The players like it too, to a certain point. I don't know.
Yeah, look up
I
to
guess
see if
how do
they're
you
serving.
police it without total? You know,
I don't know. Maybe they
There's
stopped
no
it in the
easy answer.
practice round today. I don't know.
You just have to, I
Again.
think, warn people, and if you get caught, like if you do something, you know, that you're not supposed to do, or you push the lines, you're just, I don't know, threaten them with something, get arrested. You,
I don't know, because I like it sucks because like the players like feed into that shit,
I know,
and they wear their whatever
Yeah.
jerseys from college, and
yeah,
that would be a shame if they dull it.
No changes are known to have been made to the tournament's alcohol policy.
oh, so you made the whole thing up.
I didn't make it up. I read it.
Where'd you
I
read
read
it?
it today.
In a book.
It could have been like some guy just
On Facebook,
no.
Russian bot.
I read it like
I mean,
False information.
there's so much fake
It's like
news
in
on
an article.
Facebook with sports and stuff.
Yeah, so it could have been one of those like, oh, they're gonna not serve. That's probably what I read. Some guy trying
This
to
article
get his
talks about
5
a
minutes.
bunch of changes that they did make, but
But they are
alcohol's not
beefing
one
up
of them.
security though,
I believe that.
Yeah, they should.
But yeah.
just to like avoid people from like running onto the. Remember last year that guy,
crazy.
the guy running around on the green and then
What if you go this year
and just do it.
run with our logo painted
First of
on
all,
the
I
bottom?
can't run.
Well, trot,
I can't even trot.
Speed walk.
shuffle.
I could try to shuffle.
Get him a jazzy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shuffle on the course with RBG stuff.
Or the
posted
ghost
all
bike that we
over.
won.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you guys?
They're not our sponsor anymore though.
Excuse me.
Who, Ghost?
Yeah.
Did you guys see?
Or Great South Bay.
Oh, wait, what?
Nothing.
Tom
X
Kim,
golf
your
now.
favorite player, Tom Kim,
What about him?
getting a lot of shit for not playing fast enough.
Oh yeah, he's slow.
Yep, he held up the whole thing at Pebble Beach.
Him and D Nice.
Him and D-Nice, yeah, 2 peas in a pod. Yeah.
Shout out D Nice. They listen.
Yeah, they did.
They listen to the pod.
Yeah.
D-Nice.
D Nice.
Had to rip him up again, huh?
That's
Cope?
funny.
That's all right.
It's all right. It's just a joke.
But yeah,
Why is he my guy?
too slow. I don't know. You always say he's your favorite.
Tom Kim?
It's fucking everything up.
I like the guy. He's young. He's one of the young guys coming
He's
up.
got to speed it up.
You like him young, huh?
He likes to talk
Whoa.
shit too.
Likes to
Tom
talk
Kim
shit,
talks
yeah.
a lot of shit.
Maybe if he stopped talking so much, he'd play a little faster. You know, speed it up. Tell your friend. You know, like my friend is Tom.
Does he do aim point? I don't even know.
I don't know,
No?
but they're also talking
sure.
about getting rid of aim
Getting rid
point.
of
Yeah,
aim
well,
point.
Lucas
They
Glover
should
was
get rid of
talking
that
about
shit.
Yeah, on the
Get
pocket,
outta
yeah.
here.
Yeah, they weren't talking.
He's-
Lucas Glover was talking.
He's saying it doesn't even work.
I know, he
It
did
doesn't.
say that.
What are you talking?
It's all guess.
So many people do, but
It's all a guess.
Bro, it's somebody
it's
came up with
educated,
that
yeah.
and they sell classes on how to learn how to do aim point.
so
and
many
everything
people
like
do
that.
it though.
Okay.
You
Doesn't
think,
mean
you
it
think
works.
it's like snake oil. It's just
Yeah, people do tarot cards and things like that.
Wow.
Does it work? I don't know. You could believe it.
We just lost a few
Horoscopes?
followers.
Yeah,
What
we
about-
lost a few people.
What about Oz the Mentalist? I believe that.
You don't think it works
No.
at all?
Maybe it's a placebo. You think that you're
Love
getting
it.
better somehow. some
Great
way.
analogy.
I don't think you're sitting there like
Analogies.
my 3 fingers.
That's not
are
even
just
an
making me
analogy.
pop
It's just
better.
he's defining.
Yeah,
it.
it is. He compared it to fucking.
Well, he's saying,
Not gonna lie, I've done that before. Like aiming
You
that
think
way.
it helps?
but so many
It-
players.
But the straddling and the
Help.
feet, and you need like no, get out of here. Telling me you know. that the
you don't think it
slope and
helps though?
everything.
You don't think it helps?
I think you're taking into it's forcing you to pay more attention to certain things, but I don't think it's this aim point system. Like, yeah, look around, feel the slope with your feet. You know,
It's all
look at the
bullshit,
break.
huh?
Like,
I mean-
those are all things you could see with your eyes. I didn't need to do aim point. And
I don't
put my
know.
fingers
There's a
up.
lot of putts that I like. I have
Well,
no idea.
Maybe you need aim point.
I might need aim point.
Maybe
yeah.
you do. You need to learn how to read.
I guess like
Pretty
every
green.
putt.
I'm not a terrible putter, so I've never.
Yeah,
How do
you're
you have
pretty
to
good
guess
on
every
this.
putt?
I mean, you always your speed is always perfect.
Yeah, how do you have to guess every putt? Like, you could definitely tell.
I know.
No, not every putt, but there's a lot that reading putts for me on the course, on the real course, is the hardest part
on
about it.
phonics for greens.
All right. You just suck at reading greens.
I
That's what it
do,
comes down
Yeah.
to.
You could just be a bad putter. That's fine. You
Does it
obviously
mean you
drive,
need aim
drive
point?
the hell out of the ball? You could hit the ball very well. Putting is your
Just follow your nose, bro. It's already lined up out there.
It's like the North Star. Yeah,
Like people use the club, you just use your nose.
Damn, Josh. Tell us how you really
I
feel.
should sniff for the.
Sorry, he showed up late tonight. He's pissing me off. All right, I had to-
without food.
Yeah.
and he brought
I showed up
No, you
late
didn't.
because I was doing a public service for my compatriot over
I
here.
do very much appreciate that. Yes,
You're welcome, and it's your fault.
But-
I was late.
Wait,
It's
you
not
couldn't
my
go,
Take
fault.
the responsibility.
it's not my fault.
you couldn't go get the food at 6:30 instead
It's
of
not my fault.
6:56.
Listen, I've got a lot.
First of
You
all,
sent a
going on.
text.
It's not his fault.
You sent a text that said, "Does anybody want Jersey Mikes?"
It's a
and I
stand-up
said-
thing to do in itself.
I looked at that text and I said, "Wow, what a gentleman."
Yes. So
And
far,
then
you're-
I sent a text. I mean, 3 minutes
It's a
later. 3 minutes later.
long time, man.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Didn't hear anything back.
It's a long
So
time,
I
3
called you.
Was the guy making your sandwich when you sent the text?
I called you.
Yeah.
I called you. I called you 5 minutes after that because you didn't respond,
Hmm.
and you said, "Oh, I left." But then you did.
And then what did I do?
Then you did offer. You said, I will go back and get your sandwich.
But their fault. It's not his fault. It's your fault for not looking at your phone.
You were definitely on your phone while the guy was
3
making
minutes,
your sandwich.
man. A lot could happen in 3 minutes.
But why throw the possibility of getting
If
someone
you weren't prepared to
You
wait
throw
for
the text
responses.
out on your way to Jersey
Yeah.
Mike's, not at
not
Listen,
as you're ordering?
What did I say to you on the phone? I said, you're going to get to Josh's before me.
Yeah.
I want you to take the blame for me being
No,
late.
you said,
You said, okay, yes, I will do that. That's what happened. That conversation
Wait,
took place.
did that happen?
I don't think
Yes,
that's
it
exactly
did.
what was said.
I don't think it happened.
You said,
I
let
did-
him know why I'm late.
I've got the transcripts.
Let him know why I'm late, but not because
No,
of
no, no,
me.
no, no. I said, I want you to take responsibility for this because it's your fault that I'm late.
I think you're gaslighting me. now.
I'm not.
But what time did you say you were going to be here?
I said 7:15.
What time after I said, I really wanted to start out
I
at
said
6.
as soon as I can.
No,
I'll
you
get there.
said 7.
Listen, man, I got a 2-month-old child.
Oh, here we go. Blame,
got
blame the baby.
I got a dog.
Blame the baby.
I got
I had to walk
know.
my dog on a leash in the back.
Oh yeah, the raccoon. How's the raccoon situation? What's going on?
it.
With that?
It exists.
Dude,
You
that
tried to
thing's
get
You
him-
haven't tried to eradicate them yet? It's been
Bro,
a week or two.
they are
Man,
tenants
I'm not
at
yeah,
this point.
They are.
Kick him out. Seal that thing up.
Kick him out.
No, he's
I
not doing
don't
that.
want to exterminate them.
Yeah, he's
I don't
not
know,
doing
man.
that.
Okay, call someone to do it. You're putting your dog at risk
I'm not. I can take him out on the leash.
Well, you're putting yourself at risk because you get bit by a rabid.
They're
raccoon.
not rabid.
He's willing
They're nice.
to take his dog outside in an enclosed backyard every single time he needs
That's
to use the
supposed to
bathroom.
get rid of the raccoons.
Oh my God.
Just practice your putting by the shed. It'll probably go under there and kill
I like
him.
raccoons.
Little fastball.
Have I ever told my raccoon story on here?
You
From
did.
the other day?
I did?
From a week ago?
When
No, from like 10 years ago.
No,
I never told it?
I don't.
I don't believe so.
Is it worth telling?
Yeah, probably.
How long is
All
it? I saw him look at the clock. He's
Yeah.
like, well, I got about 25
Well, there's
minutes.
still a couple of things to talk about. All right, so how about we'll finish and then if there's time at the end,
We
I'll
do have
tell
to
the
get into that other topic, though.
Which one? What?
The one about certain players and other things that we were talking about before the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
What?
cut this part out, but yeah.
Certain players?
Yeah.
The whole thing that we got riled up about,
Oh,
all of us.
Justin
Oh yeah,
Tucker.
what was
Justin
that about?
Tucker, news. Justin
Oh
Tucker.
man, this podcast might never end.
It might not.
This might be a 3-hour
He doesn't
pod.
like hour and a half podcasts. We
We're-
can't do any longer than
We're
that.
fly.
This might be like a Rogan podcast.
Is this now? No, we started after. This was already recording before.
Yeah, it was
kinda
recorded.
started.
Yeah, we
so
got time.
We probably
A little
we're probably actually 10 minutes less than this.
Also, I wanted to talk about the whole handicapping thing that we were talking
Oh
about.
yes, absolutely. Let's save that. All right, circle back.
We
to
should have talked about this
that.
when we were
Scratch the
talking
raccoon
about
Yeah,
story then.
I'm cutting all this stuff.
Do you need the
it.
raccoon
No,
story?
we're not cutting. No, it's all good.
All right,
What?
tell the raccoon story.
You want me to tell that
We're on
first?
topic. How long is it?
I don't know, 5 minutes.
All right, go for it.
All right, so
It could be.
when I lived, I can't believe I've never told this. When I lived in Canada, this is
Canadian
in,
raccoons.
this is in 2011. Okay, first I lived in. I got a couple of raccoon stories.
Raccoon, eh?
Call me Raccoon Man. All right, so this is 2012. First, I lived in Toronto. Why you're stepping on?
I have to straighten my knee. Sorry.
So I lived in Toronto, downtown Toronto, and then after that, I moved to Windsor, Ontario, which is right across the Detroit River from Detroit. It's more of like a suburban. It's not urban. So we had a house, and it was a frat house, basically.
Mhm.
A bunch of degenerate poker players who, most of us were in our early 20s. We never really been on our own in the wild at this point, and we were totally out of, we weren't domesticated at all. So when
Is
I
this
first,
a poker house?
yes,
Is that a poker house?
yes, poker house.
I feel like
I
that's-
would like to time travel back.
I feel like
to
that's
this
more of a
point.
story than this
Let's see.
raccoon story.
Yeah.
No, the poker. In 2011, the United States Department of Justice cracked down on online poker, which existed in the United States before that, but it wasn't like totally legitimate. I guess it was operating through a loophole. So, actually, one of the biggest opponents to online gambling, online poker, was Sheldon Adelson, who's of course, he's now dead, but he was the casino guy who. So anyway, April 2011. A day which will live in infamy, known as Black Friday, is when the United States cracked down on online poker, forcing all of us young poker players who depended on it as a primary source of income, to leave the country and go play elsewhere. Some people moved to Canada. Some people went to Costa Rica. Some people went to, Malta.
You should have went to Costa Rica.
Wow. So you
I
chose
should've.
out of
The
those
cool-
three
the cool
places.
people went to Costa
You could
Rica.
go to Costa Rica, beautiful, warm, Malta, Mediterranean Sea. You're like, nah, Canada.
Well,
Freeze my ass off.
Toronto's. I like Toronto.
Play some hockey.
Yeah.
All the cool
Come
people
on.
went to Costa Rica. I probably should have went to Costa Rica.
Well,
That would have been more fun. Anyway, I went to Toronto. So I was there for 6 months. And then after that, Harvey,
Weinstein.
my good buddy, what'd you say?
Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. No, scratch that.
Harvey.
I don't know that guy, nor do I condone any of his actions. My friend Harvey Matthews, who lived in Michigan, still does, right across the Detroit River from this place in Canada. Me and him and a couple other guys went in on this poker house just north of the border. So the way the house was situated was my bedroom was in the back of the house, and there was a sliding glass door, which led to the outside from my bedroom. And there was a curtain covering the glass door. So my first week there, probably like my third or fourth day after moving in, my brother Steve comes to visit. He's like fresh out of the military. We're getting ready to go out. It's me, him, my friend Harvey, and one other guy. We're getting ready to go out to the bars or whatever. It's like a college town, Windsor. The lights are on. I forget. He had an air mattress set up in my bedroom. That was the sleeping situation. So there was no air conditioning set up yet because we had just moved in. There was no central air. This place was a complete shithole. So I opened the window. It was like 95 degrees out. I don't know why I thought this would, create airflow or cool the room in any way, but I wasn't thinking clear. So I opened the window, then we go out to the bar, come back at like 3 a.m. The curtain, like I said, is covering the back door. We're about to go to sleep, and he's like, Sean, I think I just saw the curtain move. And I was like, what are you talking? We're both completely obliterated. No, somebody's behind that curtain. I was like, Steve, I thought you were a Marine. Like, you're supposed like, you're the one defending our country. And listen to you. You sound like an idiot and, quite frankly, a pussy. You can go sleep on the couch if you want. Okay. There's nothing behind there. I'm not checking behind there because you sound stupid. So, you can do whatever you want. Feel free. I'm going to sleep. As you would imagine, I didn't have a bed frame or anything. It was just a mattress on the floor. So my ankles, my long, lanky my ankles would hang off the end of the mattress.
Knees are hanging off.
I can't believe I never told the story. So he's out there. I go to sleep, wake up 3 hours later. I feel something against my foot, something furry. I wake up. I'm like, no, that's not. It must be another one. It must be another one of those vivid dreams that I was just telling you. It's impossible. I go back to sleep and then I feel it again. It's an animal. So I jump up, run out to the living room. Steve, you were right. There's a raccoon in my room. We're coexisting in the same room. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry. He gets up. Harvey gets up. And the three of us we pick up his air mattress, which was unused, on the floor, and we hold it up as like a barricade, like we're kind of like entering the trenches, like it's a war zone or something. And I think somebody was wearing a helmet, maybe. I don't remember. And we go back, carefully approaching the curtain, peek in there, and sure enough, there's a giant raccoon hissing. We pop open the door, sliding glass door, and try to like coax it out with a broom. And we're trying to get it out, but it's just interpreting that as a threat and going further into the corner. Eventually, it scurries out. We close the door, close the window. Obviously, it's out there. No rabies. But then the next night, we go out again. Obviously, this time I close the window because I don't want to repeat offense. Leave the light on. I don't know if there was any reason behind that, but the light was left on. But I thought that like raccoons being nocturnal are averse to light. Anyway, we go out, come back, and as I'm about to go to sleep, the raccoon is trying to get back in. Lights on, I guess I want it to be my friend. I don't know. And that's the raccoon story, really. And then
God.
that night when the raccoon was trying to get back in, unrelated to this to the raccoon story, but part of the same story. I go to sleep. This night he slept on the air mattress. I hear something. I had a big dresser next to the floor mattress, and I hear like ruffling on the dresser. I'm like, Steve, what are you doing? He's like, ugh. I'm like, Steve, what are you doing? I get up, I turn the light on, and he's just standing there, draped over the armoire or whatever, with puke everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Jesus
complete embarrassment. I didn't need to include that last part of the story,
Jesus
but
Christ.
that's my raccoon story.
All right, so maybe
That's awesome.
you're one with the raccoons.
I might-
You can
I think
You're,
that
talk.
I'm-
you're like Master Splinter.
I'm the raccoon whisperer,
Yeah.
perhaps. Yeah,
Maybe they're
Raccoon.
relatives and they knew to go to you.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm the chosen one.
You should go under the shed.
And so, you know,
Just leave your family and go with you.
I do.
raccoon
Now that you
family.
mention it, I do feel like an unspeakable attraction, like a force,
Trash.
Whoa.
attraction,
Trash.
like an unspeakable force drawing me towards the shed.
Yeah.
Like that's where I should be.
Are you going to turn into a furry now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I've got raccoon blood.
You're going to have to dress up like.
Raccoon blood.
23andMe. Find out.
Yeah, I've got another raccoon story, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get into it.
You-
But I've got a
Weird.
whole.
I don't have a single raccoon story.
Yeah. I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe it's my destiny.
I don't know many people that do.
No,
Yeah.
nothing like that. Just like
Weird.
Caitlin's mom, I'm like, we had two. They both had distemper.
Yeah, distemper.
So two of them were just like walking around the pool.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's not good.
I've seen a few on a couple golf courses. Same thing, eating the garbage.
Yeah, in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where do you want to go now? You want to
We
talk
can talk about the handicap story.
Okay, because I should.
Yeah, what's
I
with
should,
this handicap?
All right, so
What-
yeah, this came up on the way home.
I should have brought this up when we were
From
talking
X-Golf.
about the X-Golf thing. Like, I don't like it. I
Wait,
don't
are you
like-
talking about X golf?
I'm talking about the
Just
entire
the handicap
institution
Oh,
of
like-
handicapping
like
in golf.
in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's stupid. Okay, I get that it's supposed to make it fair.
Yeah.
But like to what end? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're taking the times where you play best
At first, it just makes it so
over
hard.
the times that you normally shoot.
It makes
It makes it so much harder for the
Yeah.
better golf.
right, and
Yeah.
I get that you want it to be competitive for everybody, but at a certain point, you're just kind of eliminating any skill advantage, and it's just like throwing like blind darts at a
I know.
dartboard. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I had a tournament last year that I played in for my golf team. I shot a 72. I only won by a stroke to a guy who shot 86.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but what was his handicap? What was his handicap? It was
But again,
probably a lot. He probably
but
shot
how-
lights
but
out.
In what sport,
How-
though?
Yeah.
where
how
you
accurate-
shot
But like
What?
16
4 or
strokes.
5
That's
better
crazy.
than what
Or-
you usually
Yeah,
shoot.
That's
What do you normally shoot? 80, right? That's right around.
Yeah.
Right. So you shot
I
8
shot
strokes better.
I shot lights out.
He probably shot. He was probably a mid 90s shooter.
But
that shot.
but he shoots in the 80s a lot. And still, like,
Listen,
So he is.
I get the intention, but at a certain point, like
you shoot in the 80s a lot, you still like a 16 handicap.
Yeah.
80s, 90s, like.
look, we're engaging in competition. Like there should be some kind of skill.
yes.
Really, the biggest advantages in handicap golf match play are cheaters, which they do exist.
Yeah, and high handicappers.
High handicappers, and I guess people who play better under pressure, or
Sandbaggers
like
also exist.
well, that
Yeah.
falls under the category of cheaters. But people who, I guess, like play better in high stress situations, I guess would
Mhm.
have the biggest event. But like largely, the skill is offset. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point of it.
It's just like
It's to
complete
even the
luck then.
playing field. But like you're saying, there's no other athletic event or sport or game like where we're just like,
They-
all right, we're going to
They
make it
dumb
fair
one
for
team
everybody
down
else.
over the
Yeah,
other.
like-
Yeah.
Well, I guess bowling. Is there handicapping?
Is
in
there?
bowling?
Yeah, it is
Is there?
handicapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and obviously
Bowler.
in professional golf, it's not handicapped, and
No.
it's supposed. But yeah, I don't know.
But if I play you a one-on-one basketball game, there's no way for me to. What do I
Right.
start with a few more points?
I
than
guess
you?
you
Nobody's
could do
doing
that, yeah.
Tennis. I don't
Pickleball.
know. Pickleball. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I get it, I guess, because everybody plays golf, and let's say you're playing golf together.
And it's like a
you know,
social
it's a way
leisurely
to
activity.
even it out.
Yeah.
I do understand it, but when you're playing in these tournaments and things like that, and you come across somebody who's, you know, a 15 handicap, and you know you're a 5 or 6 or whatever.
More often than not, the higher handicap player is going to win.
Yeah. That's got to be
Okay.
frustrating because you have to have a very good day. You can't even just play your
Yeah, I
regular
gotta play.
golf.
Yeah.
You have
And
to
you have to
excel.
hope he plays better.
And if he plays a little bit better
You don't have a chance.
than a typical day, you're done. You know,
Yeah.
and it's a lot easier for the guy who's, let's say, a 90 shooter to
Yeah.
have a better day than the guy who's, you know, a low.
Yeah.
You're
I
a 6
shot-
handicap. You're an
I
8.
shot
You're a
two
7.
fucking
You're an
over, and I
80
only
guy.
won
Yeah.
by a stroke. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like I've never really thought about it much until
No, it's frustrating.
this competition.
Yeah.
Not that I'm playing great, but you know, it just sometimes it seems very hard to win.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
see I see it with
especially-
you guys too.
you're playing 9 holes and like you're giving up 4 strokes on
9 holes is a
Right,
small
right.
sample too.
Like
Anything can
a
happen.
stroke on a hole is a lot,
Absolutely.
you know. And if you're giving a stroke on 4 holes, I don't know.
tough to
It's a
beat.
lot of strokes, yeah, for anybody.
And it's even more so impactful, like in the virtual golf too, like where there's a lot less variables that are.
Yeah,
So even more of just a level playing field as is.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my take. I'm not like totally against it. I just think it's
No.
kind of flawed.
A little bit.
Like the whole spirit of, you know, competitive golf is to, I don't know, I feel like it should be predicated on skill, at least in some capacity,
I think so too.
you know. But
Like-
you know, everybody's got to deal with it. It's not just us. But
Yeah.
that's my boomer rant about handicap.
There was sim golf too. I'm like, we didn't play with wind. I don't think the TGL plays with wind.
No,
I've never seen wind for any hole.
I've only watched a few of them, so I don't. Yeah, I don't recall seeing anything like that.
which
Did
is
you
great.
see? Did you watch it all the TGL yesterday?
Yeah, I watched it today actually.
Did you see that Tommy Fleetwood shot like didn't register
Oh yeah.
and he had to hit a redo? That's like real life, real
sim
person
golf.
problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us.
It is full swing.
Yeah. He just has to do it
Did you
again.
have a couple of those? The guys we played against had 1 or 2 of those as well. Like
I know, but you don't expect it to happen on that stage, even if it's
No.
they're still playing with the same full swing equipment.
Mhm.
You just don't. Usually, the shots that don't read are, you know, if somebody
Like
hits a
flubbed it
shitty
or
shot or
tops
a
it.
shank or something like, or if they're hovered over the ball too much or whatever.
Possible.
But this is, you know, one of the best golfers in the world. Hit it super pure. Justin Rose and
Technology
whoever else
issue,
were
which
making
I
jokes like, you hit it too good. Is it in the hole?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
That's I guess one of the drawbacks of having a simulator league built,
Yeah.
you know, for entertainment. It's bound to happen,
It's
and
gonna
that kind
fuck
of
up.
you don't want to see that. Like,
Computers, man. Technology.
yeah,
So like, if they brought that shit to baseball with the robot umps or whatever,
yeah.
what if it just doesn't register the?
Well,
Yeah,
the
I-
umpire.
I guess you'd have to have a backup
fail safe.
or something.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is going to be
Umpire.
still a guy
When they
back there.
introduce
Okay.
it, and they will introduce it, the
'Cause you need a
umpire's still going
guy-
to be sitting there calling.
Oh, my guy's gonna pay attention the whole time, like the
Yeah.
entire game. They're not even using him.
But you,
Yeah.
you also because
The
you
one
also
time-
need a guy there for home plate plays.
yeah, I get
Yeah, it's funny because everyone's saying, why do we have human umps? We should be able to use technology to make sure there's no mistakes. And then once we use technology, it's like,
There'll be
well, there's
5-hour
technological
games.
error. We need to have the human to make sure that, you know, technology is working
but the
correctly.
technology in that versus the golf thing are a little different. And, I mean, tennis has the Hawkeye thing, which is like spot on all the time. So they're
Is
using
that the
some, I think
is that the
that's-
name of the umpiring technology?
no.
I'm not sure what that. I'm not. I don't know exactly what technology they're using for that, but I'm saying Hawkeye is the tennis technology.
Oh, okay.
The balls
Where
in
they-
or out.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I
can go
see.
to it in 2 seconds. You know, it's,
They use
it's going
that
to tell
in
you.
professional play.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
because
shows you like an animated thing of it. It'll show you
player
where the
can
ball
challenge
landed.
it.
pretty crazy. I'll show you like the mark,
Yeah.
like,
Yes, it's not
exactly the line
and
like,
how
where
far
hit
it
the
was
line.
out
Yeah.
or in.
They should
Mhm.
implement that in baseball at least.
Well, they are. I mean, I think in the lower levels they've had the computer, strike zone.
Yeah, but I'm saying for a fair foul, like
Oh,
because it's not like you have to get that right the
Yeah.
first time. It's not like you could do a do over. Like
Mhm.
you know,
They should. That'll be next.
Did you see
NFL was talking about next year judging the the first down line, but with some type of technology of sorts, not a chip in the ball, but some type of, I guess, camera stuff. They've talked about it before, but
make
obviously
sure
now
they get the
whole,
spot right every time.
everything's been
I
talked
feel
about
like
with the
they have
Chiefs.
to now. Like
So they're going to implement
it's
something.
been going on for so long.
Yeah, I mean, the technology exists. Why not?
Yeah. You don't have to fully depend on it, but I think you should at least be able to use it as a
No, but there's got to be something better
It's a
than a
resource.
chain gang. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
yeah. There's got to be a happy medium between, using the traditional. You don't want to totally get rid of the traditional methods that, because that's part of the charm of the game.
I think most people at this point are want to say what actually is going.
You just want to make
what's
sure
really
everything's
happening.
done
I mean, you're
correctly.
betting money.
Yeah.
People are betting money on this stuff.
Fair point.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody
With all this,
you run out there and you're off by 6 inches.
well,
with
it
the
has a lot to
chain.
do with
Yeah.
the instant replay. Like you're
Yeah.
seeing these plays in super slow motion,
Of course,
and determining that what the refs are seeing in real time
Is wrong
It
or
might
right,
be totally
yeah.
wrong from
so why not check the first down
yeah.
by that?
And that's why people are
Something-
getting pissed. And well, we got to do it, make it better. We got to make it right.
Mhm.
That's where it's all stemming from is the replay.
Did you see this ump that just got fired
I
for violating
briefly
the
about
integrity
it,
of the game or whatever?
Yeah.
Something related to gambling.
gambling involvement, sharing his account or something.
Who
like
did
that.
Pat Hoberg
was he
was
umpiring the
viola-
Chiefs game?
What?
Chiefs games?
MLB.
No, baseball.
Oh, baseball.
MLB announced Monday
NFL's
they've terminated
next.
umpire Pat Hoberg for violating the league's gambling rules.
He was with Shohei Otani's.
Yeah.
Ah.
But ironically, he was the
He was
only
their coach.
ump, most recent ump to call
I am Shohei
to call
Ohtani.
a perfect game where, after reviewing all the calls, that every call he made was correct.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic that he's the one that gets fired for.
Yeah, because it wasn't his account. Like it was, but it wasn't.
Can we just
They
talk-
said there was like no proof that he actually made any of the bets.
But I
So-
guess,
So this is accusations then.
well, no, there was an appeals process and they held up their conclusion that he was guilty. I guess he got fired.
But it was too close to
But
home.
no evidence?
It was too close to
I
home.
guess-
he still had the account with another guy, but like there was no proof that he actually made any of the bets.
Guilty until proven innocent.
That's bullshit.
But he could have been like, "Oh, put these bets in." Da, da, da.
I mean, there must have been some kind of evidence, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I just
he was
want to
fired.
the Shohei Ohtani thing again with the news that came out the other day about the recordings and everything. Talking to the bank, like what bank was Shohei Ohtani using? Like his interpreter guy just called up and he's like, "Yeah, I need $200,000 wired over."
He probably
they're like-
gave him the.
They're like,
fucking-
"To who and for what?" And he's like, "Oh, it's for a car." And they're like, "You're going to be doing more of this stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." Like
well, he
Is
needs
it-
an interpreter, so
no
he probably can't talk on the phone.
verification, like
Who knows everything that is going on? Like,
that just seems wild. Like I buy something for more than a couple $100 and my credit card cancels the
Yeah.
transaction.
yeah,
This guy's just wiring $200,000 over the phone. No,
Yeah.
like not really verifying who he is.
Well, he probably had all the information to do that
I
stuff.
don't know. I think they
'Cause
made it seem like it was like
Yeah, but I'm
shouldn't have
sure.
happened.
I'm sure Shohei bought a shit ton of stuff that he had to go through him to do
Yes.
it. That's probably how he figured it out.
Maybe. Just
You
seems
know?
weird.
I
can't-
don't know. I think there's so much to that story that we don't know.
I can't even get into an email that has 2 passwords.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm clicking like
You're
stop
wrong.
signs and stoplights to get into my account. Like,
It's like,
bro, this guy's just
Yeah.
wiring. He's like, yeah, I'm buying a car. Give me $200,000.
Yeah, it's like, is that an E?
Yeah,
Or
it's like, which
is that is it on the corner there?
check,
I'm just
check
gonna
all
click
the boxes
Yeah.
with a motorcycle. Well, this
Yeah.
one's got a wheel. Does that count as a motorcycle?
I know.
You know?
Hate
Yeah.
that shit.
Is that a motorcycle?
So
I
annoying.
can't tell.
it. Then it locks you out. You got to do it all over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Usually,
are
by the-
Meanwhile,
by the
Shohei
fourth
could get
time,
200,000
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's like check back in 3 days and you can sign back in.
yeah. Your account has been shut down forever.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, it's
my
like
God.
crypto. It's like, and
Unreal.
it's gone.
Yeah,
It's so true.
it was funny.
It really is.
But
That's what
back,
sucks about
Yeah.
technology, though.
I know. Back to TGL. Another blowout.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah,
I guess since
another
you watched it.
blowout.
So LA is 2-0 now.
Yes.
So I guess they've established themselves as one of the teams. To
I didn't
beat.
watch
And
it.
they blew out the
I forgot
both
about
teams
it,
they
to be
played
honest.
too. I mean, they won like 18 holes.
So who is that? Justin Rose.
The other day was Justin Rose,
Fleetwood.
Tommy Fleetwood, and
Morikawa, right?
Morikawa.
Yeah.
And who else was on the team from last time?
Yeah, wasn't there one more that actually was on the team? I forget who.
Sahith.
Oh, yeah. Tagala,
Okay,
that's
okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah, I heard. Because I was talking to you about it before, but I didn't watch it. But I heard that the hammer was not thrown again.
Yep, not thrown.
Really?
No hammer.
Dude, I'm telling
Not
you,
once?
LA
no
had the
hammer. Dude, think about it. It's strategy. If you're winning, why throw the hammer if I have it in my pocket?
Called
LA
fucking
had-
strategy, all right?
But it's like this is why you got to change that. Something's got to be done. I don't
I
know if
feel
we
like-
do it for next year or
Each
or
team
what,
should have
but
2 hammers you could throw per set.
Why is it called a hammer? Isn't it just like a
that's
flag?
just what they call it. Yeah, that's what they call it.
Throw the
Call it
hammer.
a flag. You just call it, or make it a
Call
hammer.
it whatever.
One or the
Call
other.
it the hammer.
Hit him with a hammer.
Hammer.
That's what it's called. That's just what it's called.
Calling a flag a hammer. I don't know. Whatever.
It's kind of like dropping your hammer. Get it?
I get it.
You get it?
Like he says like each should have 2, and you can kind of like it's almost like timeouts. Like you could throw it whenever you want.
Yeah, like a
I think
challenge.
they should just be able to. There's a rule where you have to throw if you're leading
You
by
got-
1 or
gotta
what,
drop the
however
hammer.
many, you have 2 holes to drop the hammer.
Hmm.
Pick anytime you want to do it.
I think either team should be able to do it because, like, now, like, if you're down, you can just throw it.
Yeah. I think they
You don't
should
have to
just
wait
get
for
rid
the
of
other
hammer.
team.
I don't really know if I like the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer's.
Either,
I like the
Either
idea of
do
it.
it right-
It's just not being used correctly
Correctly?
for entertainment reasons.
yeah, I get it if you want to have it as a,
But if you're
to drive
again,
action.
if you're winning
You should
the
have some
entire
kind of
time,
rules that
Like,
you're gonna
right
keep it. Like
right off the bat, they should have dropped the hammer on the first hole. They had an easy putt, and Boston had a chip off the green. Like, why wouldn't you just throw the hammer and just get 2 points right off the bat?
well, they wouldn't accepted it.
Yeah. I mean, nothing like this has ever been done before in golf. So
When
I
you
think it's
don't
gonna
accept
take
the
some
hammer,
time
you
for them to
automatically get
develop
that
the
point, and the hammer goes to them.
proper strategy to use
You
it.
know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
why a
See,
lot of teams are not accepting it now because they're like, yeah, we're not going to beat
See,
you.
like, if you don't accept it, you shouldn't get the hammer.
I agree with that.
Let's just do away with the hammer. I think it's stupid.
They could lose the hammer.
I think each team should get 2 hammers. Now you can just drop it whenever you want. Like, if you're down, now you actually have a shot
Drop
to
2
come
hammers?
back.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it came down to the last 3 holes didn't even matter because they were down 5-1.
Because think about it.
Right.
Say you're down. Say you go down 5-0. You got 3. Say it's 3. You got 3 hammers to use. Now each hole is worth 2. You can win all 3 of those, and you can be up 6-5. So
I get what you're saying.
I see what you're
So-
saying.
So each team starts with a certain amount of hammer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what he's saying. I like you have 2 chances to throw because I actually like the
And since you have
accepting it
more, then it kind of motivates teams. to
You could
use
still
more
accept
often.
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But then you have a hammer being thrown every single hole, and then it kind of almost overshadows the actual golf. Is when this hammer is being thrown. That's why I think they should just get rid of it.
It's where come on. At this point, it's just for entertainment.
I know, but it becomes more about the hammer than the actual golf. Like if you could throw a hammer every single hole.
But, like, the
As
golf,
opposed to having
Dude,
it
like
not
the-
thrown the entire time, 15 holes. There's only been 5 matches, and it's not been thrown in 2 of them.
That's why I'm saying, like, get rid of the hammer. It's stupid.
It's not stupid because it gives you the chance to come back.
If you could use it every hole, what's the point of having
it's
it?
not every hole, though. You only get
I
a
wish
couple.
they
but
use it every
you're
hole.
saying you're advocating for more hammers.
Yes,
I don't know, man.
it'll be thrown at least. Think about it.
But
It'll
I'm
be
like-
thrown at least. No, because if you're losing, you don't have to throw it. Maybe you don't want to throw it on this hole. Maybe you don't.
I mean, it's
I don't know. I just think they need to tweak it. It needs to be.
it needs to
reworked.
be a little tweaked. It's getting kind of bland to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you hit a drive, it's always straight.
And how many times has
Very
when-
rare it goes out of bounds. And if it does go out of bounds, well, that other team,
Yeah, when the hammer
What-
is thrown, they don't accept it.
well, the other team already won the hole. Like, the penalty, you lost a stroke, like, you're out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they usually concede. They concede a lot in this.
I
Which
need to-
is-
I'll be
I mean,
honest,
I get
need
it.
to watch more of the TGL. I've
Like,
watched it. a
They
little
want to
bit,
Like-
it's speed golf.
They're like,
kind of, but
yeah, 5-foot putt. No, that's good.
yeah,
like-
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude. There's like 6-footers sometimes, and you're like, oh yeah, you're good. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm missing
Especially,
that 10 out of 10 times.
especially in the beginning, like, I feel like they try to keep you close.
Yeah,
Yeah, or they probably don't want to
Embarrass anybody.
I think they probably want that putt. You know,
Oh,
That's
given
fine.
back.
I think it has.
for sure.
it's not the stakes are not as high as the Ryder Cup where you're expected to,
There's
not be so
money at
generous.
play in this thing, though. There's
20 million.
20 million prize.
They're not even thinking about it.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah,
You think they're getting paid like throughout the year? I'm sure they are too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
100%.
There's probably some kind of sponsorship. Yeah,
Yeah, they're definitely getting paid. So they don't fucking care. They're making every golfer right now is
Well,
making
Tiger and
millions.
Rory are.
Yeah, but like every golfer that's playing is making millions every year.
Not every golfer.
Well, the ones who are playing
All of
TGL.
sponsorships and stuff.
Oh, TGL guys.
Yeah,
those are the guys
Oh,
that
yeah,
are
for
at
sure.
the
those
top,
guys.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So like,
Yeah. But I
so
mean,
what,
I don't
what's the
know.
price? What, 10 million
10 divided by 4?
divided by 4?
I don't know. 2.5 million. 2.5 million is still.
Yeah, it's still, but like these guys are on. If you're making fucking
But it's
a mil to play anyway.
It's not enough for them to probably feel nervous.
Yeah.
Still 2.5 million. Yeah. I mean, but I don't know how much are you gonna like. I don't even know if you could. What are you gonna make it for more money? Where's that money gonna come from? You know.
I'm not even saying that. I don't know.
So, is it fair to say that your assessment of TGL is
Are you losing interest
Yes,
each time you watch
are you
it?
not as
A little bit, yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, I don't think it's as exciting to watch. I mean, it's
It was cool the first
I
couple
like the
weeks because
idea.
it was
Yeah, it was
something
a
new and
novel
different,
thing.
and the team
Yeah.
thing, and
yeah.
Like honestly, if the matches were close, like they were good.
Yeah.
But still, like it has to be close, and every other week is a blowout.
yeah, there's been one close match, right? I don't know. Also, it seems like they have the matches at a time when we're either like at X Golf or we're
Yeah,
doing the
I mean,
pod. We're not watching live. We're kind of
It's tough when
I
it's
can't.
9 o'clock
You
at night.
watch it after the fact. You record it, but I'm mostly just reading about it. And
Well, it's on Tuesday nights, so
Yeah,
I don't know why.
well,
Yeah.
usually we do.
But it's on
Pod on
9
Tuesday.
o'clock at night too.
Or not Tuesday. Oh yeah, you're right. It is on
usually
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
We
One week
usually
it was
do the
Monday.
podcast. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
9
guess
o'clock
that
at
one
night.
time it was.
I mean, it's on ESPN Plus, so you can go back and watch it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. But
I DVR'd it. I'll probably watch it still, but
you don't have ESPN Plus?
no, I do.
Oh, just go on there.
I could fast forward. Oh, I guess you could do it on that
Yeah.
too.
I don't know. I'm not ready to write it off. Maybe like once it gets closer to the playoffs, then we'll see how that is.
Yeah, I'm still gonna
But
watch it.
I'm not ready to write it off yet. It's too new.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the entire season.
Hopefully they add other teams, maybe different players. I don't
I
know.
will say it's better than I expected it to be. Even still, the shine of the shiny new toy is kind of fading a little bit. Still,
That's gonna happen with everything.
Kind of.
Though. If you think about
I
it.
find it somewhat intriguing still.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
I heard
anything
this-
else you want to talk about?
I heard the Super Bowl was this week. I'm pretty sure
There is a big
Yeah.
game coming up of some sort.
Oh yeah, big match.
the one that Josh isn't gonna watch.
Big match.
Not watching.
You guys got a Super Bowl parlay pick?
Yeah, I think
together
we need to. I think that'll be kind of a
Cook it up.
fun thing to do. I'll try not to
Maybe
fuck it
you'll
up this
put the
time.
right
I'll try.
bets in.
I'll try.
You know,
I'll try.
Is there a prop for Pat Mahomes pass interference? Not pass interference. Fuck, roughing
Oh,
the
get
passer.
it. Oh, roughing the passer.
Mhm.
No, I think those
Yeah,
odds
that's
are-
probably minus 50,000. Wait, in the
how many calls you
within
mean for
2
it?
minutes.
or just in general?
No,
Is there
he's
gonna
trying
be
to
a-
say within 2 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the,
There'll be a roughing the
there'll be a
passer.
roughing the passer.
Absolutely.
You know how last week or last podcast I said that anyone who doesn't bet everything they own on the Chiefs is stupid?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the Eagles. Actually,
What?
I
Classic.
don't know. They're just such a better team, I feel.
The classic double reverse? What?
They're roping you in, bro.
I'd still
But-
bet my money on the Chiefs.
I was thinking
The
of this
rug
also.
pull? You rug pulling us now?
Once you get to the Super Bowl, there's less incentive for the powers that be to rule in the Chiefs' favor because no matter what, there's not another game.
They want
There still is an interest in the outcome.
the three-peat.
There still is an interest in
No,
the outcome,
do
but
they-
I feel like
Repeat
it's
makes money for them. The Taylor Swift celebrating on the field is something that
Getting
they
engaged.
getting engaged most
Oh
likely.
yeah, I forgot the engagement. They thought that was going to happen last year. It didn't happen.
Three-peat.
That was
Or she announces
early
her
on.
pregnancy.
Travis Kelce
Shows her
MVP.
baby bump on the stage. Oh man,
I think she
all
was
right.
drinking at the Grammys, so I don't think she's pregnant.
She was drinking.
She drinks at the games.
Yeah,
You
she
see her
drinks a
drink.
gallon of wine.
Oh yeah, big drunk.
Big wino.
All right. Well, maybe. And I guess I'm still betting on the Chiefs.
Just
So,
like
are we doing a pod?
Yeah, we
parlay?
could do a pot. Like I'm thinking prop though.
prop.
Want to take a prop? I know.
Josh,
I fucked the last one
up,
up, but I ate that
Saquon
one.
Barkley plus 20 yards.
Are you back?
That's like
20?
minus 30 grand. 30 grand to win $2.
Watch him blow out his ACL on the first play.
AJ Brown anytime touchdown.
Plus
That's
180.
plus 180. Yeah. I actually like.
coin toss.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Heads.
No, you're gonna. I don't think you could combine those though. Like the weird ones.
Tails never fails, bro.
Actually, you know what I saw? I look. I don't think I saw it on my phone. I saw it like. I think like on maybe like DraftKings or something that you can bet if one of the kickers doinks it off the
Doink.
uprights. It's only $5.50. It's only plus $5.50,
I would take
which
it.
blows my mind because it's like they're not trying to doink it. And
Yeah.
$5.50.
People are
It might be a
taking
doink.
that bet, you know? All of the
Sorry,
odds
so
are
wait, hold on.
ridiculous.
So a $5.50 bet is Juju Smith-Schuster scoring a touchdown. So Juju Smith-Schuster scoring a touchdown and one of the kickers hitting the upright have the same exact odds. That's insane to me. That's not even. There's no way. Doinking it should be like minus 2,000 or plus 2,000.
It's happened like
Can
the
you
past.
can you bet on them not to doink it?
No.
So that's why. I mean, they know some idiots are going to bet
Yeah.
on it.
It's just, I think it's
No way
just
that happens one every 5
if
games.
if they're gonna do it or not.
What?
I think it's just if
I think Hopkins
If
is
they
going
do
to
it.
score.
Who?
Hopkins.
he's plus 600.
I hate all of these bets because it's just
He's plus 600.
like there's no. I feel like there's no
Put him in.
strategy.
Instead of AJ?
Yeah, fuck it.
There's no strategy. I just don't.
Yeah, who cares? Can you get a?
I actually like.
I was gonna do Barkley to score 2 touchdowns, but if AJ Brown is gonna score a touchdown,
No,
then
no, we took
33
that off.
touchdowns-
He's doing Hopkins.
Oh, he did. All right, let's do Barkley 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
So Barkley. Again,
Can I get Barkley with 1.5 touchdowns?
let's see. Barkley 2 touchdowns is plus 270.
We're making money.
That's
We're
it.
making our money for the
Saquon
year on
Barkley
this
and
bet.
Kareem Hunt
I'm gonna do.
200 plus yards rushing and 2 plus touchdowns.
So can we combine
Plus 5.
like 2?
With our powers combined.
You mean do all 4?
What?
We're gonna do all 4.
Saquon Barkley to record 25 rushing yards in each quarter.
Ooh.
It's plus 750.
Well, that would have to be separate. You can't combine that.
Oh,
with what we're
that's
doing.
it?
Those are
Yeah, the special ones you can't combine. I'm gonna do Travis Kelce.
Just regular props.
Travis Kelce 9 catches.
Ooh. What's that?
Stand by.
9 catches.
Yeah, it's
It's a lot of catches.
plus 390.
Ooh.
That's it.
Yeah, that's mine.
Barkley
For
scored
9
2
catches?
touchdowns in the Super Bowl.
Has he
Plus
had 9
270.
catches all year in a game?
Yeah, dude, have you seen his his Super Bowl stats?
9 catches is a lot.
Those stats are so.
Travis Kelce's Super Bowl
The
stats.
past does not indicate.
All right, I'll do 8. 225.
What about 6?
6 is
I just
minus
think
140.
those odds are bad.
I'll have 5 catches in the first quarter.
All right, do whatever you want. I'm not
I'll
going to
do
tell
8.
you what to
I'll go down to 8 plus 225.
All right.
I like it. Gopi.
Oh,
I hope my
Pressure's
head-
on you.
anytime touchdowns.
We're doing to all touchdowns except me. God, if I'm the
You got
only one
DeAndre
doing it.
Hopkins.
Yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco.
To score?
Yeah, it's plus 360.
What about Hunt?
Hit?
Should I just do a touchdown then?
Where's Hunt?
No. How many touchdowns are going to be in this game?
Well, he picked 2, you picked 1, and you picked 1.
So you're going to do 5?
So somebody should take the over.
Boom.
True.
Oh, boom.
Oh, I'm taking-
Everybody's got touchdowns.
The over is going to be minus money.
So what?
It's fucking
What,
14
bro?
parlay.
Lock it up.
Do you want a chance to
No.
win?
Kopi, take the over.
It's still going to more than double.
We
the
missed
pay.
that with Barkley scoring twice.
What? What is it?
Barkley's not even going to score once.
What do you want, man? I'm just throwing,
This guy was such a Eagle hater all playoffs, and now all of a sudden he's putting all
when
his
was I an
chips
Eagle
in.
hater? I was not.
You're a Kansas City, you love it though.
What? What are you talking about? Do you listen?
You just said put your entire mortgage on
Because
fucking
it's
the
all
Chiefs.
rigged.
Oh.
Okay, they're cheaters.
They changed the
They're
colors.
If
cheaters.
the Illuminati is involved, it's all fake. It's the Matrix.
They're just scratching out.
They are. It's all.
Was it 22?
You know,
Putting or 23?
it's not even football at this point.
Super Bowl 2023.
All right, it's Super Bowl. We're going to up the ante. $25.
Not
a
with
guy?
that parlay.
Why not?
$10 a guy would win us
What is it?
fucking
What does it say?
80 grand.
80?
$10 a guy? Really?
No.
$5 a guy?
What
do
is
you want to
it?
do? What we've been doing?
Just
$10
what is the
all year.
payout
What
say?
does it pay out?
Let's
Plug it
pay
in,
I didn't
brother.
do it yet.
Plug it.
What'd you say? Oh,
Pacheco.
Pacheco, right?
Yeah.
Plug it.
Plug it in, plug it
I
in.
think it's gonna be that crazy.
No, it's not going to be 8,000. It might be actually.
Over $1,000, right?
So $25 a guy.
Somebody needs some new bomb techs.
I already paid for him.
10, almost 11,000
Woo! That's how much a guy?
For what? $100?
for 40.
40 each?
No, $10
Oh,
each.
10
What,
each?
what about $100?
Wait, so
Not
what is
doing
the
$100
what is the bet?
on that bet.
Read it out. Read out.
100
Read
a
out the parlay.
guy.
No, 25 a guy.
100 would be 27,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, let's
25.
go.
100 a guy
Can you read the bet? Read the legs.
Yeah.
The parlay.
would be 109 grand.
High five,
This is
babe.
how FanDuel gets their money, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Can you,
We're,
can you-
we're dreaming already, bro. They already fucking
Dreaming.
got us.
What do you want?
I want you to read the parlay.
Barkley getting 2 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins getting 1 touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco getting 1 touchdown. And Travis Kelce getting 8 receptions.
Spread the love. Oh, man. 8
How are you not
receptions.
adding the
100
over?
And the over.
Just add the
We'll not
over.
add
Fuck
the
it.
Add the over, bro. At that
Bonus
point, we already
bet.
scored
You're
a
gonna
bunch
do
of
everybody
touchdowns.
on every team scoring a touchdown and
So,
not take
bonus.
the over.
Saquon,
What do you mean? I'm just one part of this. You guys
That's
are all
2
taking
touchdowns.
I know,
That's
but
14.
together we have
28 points right there.
we have all stuff that would
Yeah.
basically yield
Bonus
points.
Add the over.
Add the over, see what happens.
How is everybody going to score a touchdown? and
Add the over.
doesn't
That's
hit?
only 20. I don't know how you.
It's only,
if you know,
that's only
you're a
4
math guy.
scores.
Like
It
I mean,
makes
it's
sense.
not
it's only
guaranteed,
4.
but
It's
no,
only 28
It's
points.
pretty
It's
likely.
only like half the over.
It's
little
pretty
more.
likely that that's not going to be every single point scored. Put the over.
Bonus bet.
Do you
What?
Not, do you
all
not
right, so
understand what
you
I'm
owe
saying?
us
What does it say when you add the
11
over?
grand.
Another
when,
bet.
What?
when this doesn't hit because of the over.
Imagine it does.
You owe us
All right, if it does-
$11,000.
If it does hit, I get whatever the extra.
Mm.
All right, I'll take that.
What?
I'll take that up
How much extra is it? Come on.
Look it up.
Why the hell would you not do that though?
because it's dude. It's only half of what you need.
Pretty sure we should do $100 a guy because $100,000.
But-
Oh my god.
But
This is gonna be like $200,000.
I love it.
but listen,
it.
It's 48 and a half.
1,000?
So you need 21 points.
if you have 8 catch,
How much is
Kelsey
the
8
payout?
catches,
Come on, guy. What are we
You're
doing
so
here?
excited.
and
Yeah.
4 touchdowns accounted for.
Where's the money?
Yeah.
Is what?
I said if you
Oh,
have
stop
Kelsey,
distracting him. He has one job. What's the
Yeah.
payout?
all right.
Turn his mic off. Shh.
What's going on here?
Suspense is killing me.
It's one more click.
Come on, I'm losing
The
my
odds
wood.
didn't change.
What?
It's still 11,000.
That's impossible. You added another leg.
Yeah, it didn't move up.
All right, now we're
Wow, that's weird.
Okay.
FanDuel's onto
disappointing.
something here.
very disappointing.
It actually went up 38 cents.
That's weird. Yeah,
That's
I don't
it?
know.
That's interesting.
Whatever.
It's great.
It is
They're
interesting.
thinking
So
like
then-
you.
So then don't put it.
All right.
We're not
No
gonna-
over. Not worth it.
Yeah, so Hopkins, Barkley, twice.
So now $200 a
Project
guy.
out.
That's 200,000.
How do we not do that?
How do we each get 100,000?
$1 million.
$1 million.
What did we have again? You had Travis Kelce.
Plus 8 receptions under our alt receptions.
Oh, where do I even go to do?
Receiving up top props.
You got to go into this secret degenerate.
Receiving
Yeah.
props.
the
Then
you know,
what?
That's what happens when you spend hours on this.
the dark corner of the internet gambling, right next to wherever the pink.
Gotta hit the dark web button.
Indonesian ping pong or
No, it's past that.
Tour de
All
France,
players to receive it.
bocce.
Chinese basketball.
I don't even know how to find
The
all this
darkest
stuff.
corner of
I
FanDuel.
can't even do this.
All right. It's time to
Comes
wrap it
to
up.
$10,900.
All right, so we're gonna
That's
be
pretty
rich.
good. We're going to be rich.
Each
No,
or total?
total.
That's
Oh,
why
that's
we got to
10
do
grand?
On a
100.
$10 bet, dude, you're gonna win.
That's why
some money, dude.
$100 bet.
$2,500 on a $10 bet.
We should do $100. Super Bowl.
$100 a guy.
No,
No,
Total.
25 each is fine.
25 each.
Yeah, we could do that.
25 each. So that bumps us up to winning what, $25,000?
$100,000.
Oh, it's
27, no. 27.
Yeah,
Oh.
27,000
No,
total.
100 each would have been 100.
11 times
Yeah.
2.5.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, let's do that.
27.
No.
Or 29.
So $27,000 if it's $25 bet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No. For you.
Each betting 25.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
And we're going to
$100
win a total
wins
of $27,000.
Hey,
$250.
you could use that money right now.
I could.
If you're looking to buy a house.
great. Yeah.
All right.
So we're doing
All right.
25? All right.
25. 25 a guy.
Perfect.
27,000.
All right, so who you going for?
Winner?
Yeah.
Of the game?
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Who you going for?
Chiefs.
I guess-
Eagles,
I guess-
and I'll probably.
No,
I
guess,
can't.
I guess the Chiefs.
I can't go. Really? All three of you Chiefs?
I think the Eagles are a better team,
All right.
but
Who I think is going to win? Probably the Chiefs. Who do you want to win? Go.
I
Don't
can't win
care.
this one. I don't care.
You don't
I
care?
want the
Don't
Eagles.
care.
Don't care. Don't care.
no Eagles.
Don't
I
care.
guess if I,
Don't care.
I'd rather.
I probably want I want to see the Eagles win more than the Chiefs.
but also, I don't really care. I just,
Really? AJ's going to be so happy.
I just want to see a fair game. And
Yeah, good game.
I want my bets to
but
hit.
I don't think
I want to
it's-
win my boxes, and I want to win the spot.
There you
Be
go.
rich.
Is that a lot to ask for?
Boom.
Boom. All right.
And that gets 5 big booms.
We were so close for a second straight
So
pod.
close to 3 in a row. I think
All right.
that would have been.
3 in a row?
I
Maybe.
think that might have been 3 in a row.
No, because I had to throw him through the table.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. Follow the Instagram. Follow YouTube. Follow
TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok.
Hawk Talk's back. Yeah.
Did we just set a record?
MySpace.
Longest pod ever.
MySpace?
This might
Sorry.
be.
Yeah, it's up there.
This is the first time I've been like tired at the end of a pod. Like,
Yeah.
can we finish? I
Yeah,
want to go
I'm-
to sleep.
Now I'm fucking tired of hearing you talking, so let me finish the ending.
Please do.
Until next time, carry on.